Okay, alright, let's try this. I'm gonna play the song here. That's the first time I wanna see if it works. We'll jump on live. Let's try her out. Here we go.
Am I awake? Or am I dreaming? Well, I can feel the ringing in my ears and the venom screaming. Are my eyes open? It's too dark and I can see in my mind, hoping that for one night there, let me be. Unfortunate for me, I'll be granted no peace. I will know nothing but the days I am deceased. Unleash my inner hell and release my full fury. Don't hurry, please stay. Enjoy the pain I give sincerely. Do you fear me? Or do you think yourself the chosen? In the warmth of the first fire, I was awoken from the depths of despair and desperation. I find my vindication in the blessed hatred I am making, quaking in the knees. I smell my own fear. It fills me with adrenaline. I sense my enemies near. I laugh quiet to myself. I almost feel the swoon. The lust for vengeance fills me under the pale moon. Melancholy. Do you feel the approaching doom? You gotta know your fears, but don't let them consume. Innocence lost, but no one is immune. We all will know loss when we're under the pale moon. Melancholy, do you feel the approaching doom? You gotta know your fears, but don't let them consume. Innocence lost, but no one is immune. We all will know loss when we're under the pale moon.
Alright, sick. Let me unmute everybody here. I'm just learning it. Unmute. Can everybody hear? Test.
Hello?
Oh, you guys are muted. There we go. Cool, man. Alright. Can you see the layout? Do you see what it looks like?
Yep, I can see it. It looks good.
Alright, perfect. Sick, man. Alright.
Hello.
Hey, there
Yeah,
you
looks
go.
great.
Awesome. We got the cameras working. Everything's
Nice.
working. Ooh, did you hear Scotty's song?
Yeah, I liked it.
He wrote that for me, man. That was so cool. I commissioned
That's
him.
the guy from work.
Yeah. That's
I
awesome.
have to, why am I hearing your stream twice here? Hold on a second.
Oh.
Because you've got it going once on Twitch, probably, and once in Discord. I've had to mute the Twitch so that I'm not doubling up.
Yeah, we can hear live in Discord. No delay.
Oh, that one. Yes, this one here. Right. Okay.
Cool, man. This is awesome.
There, that's better. I should be able to hear everybody. Did my host come through?
Yeah. Yes, sir. I saw
cool.
it. I saw the host.
Okay.
I saw it pop up as well.
That was awesome.
Why is I'm just got on my laptop here. I'm not seeing the host come up, actually.
If I jump
Wireless
over...
headphones.
Here, if I hit the little link over to your stream, it should show it. Let's see. Yep, you're hosting. You're up. I see you. Cool, man. Wow, look at this. Episode 1. We actually got this thing working. That's so cool.
I feel kind of out of place on the other one not wearing a set of headphones. I'm tempted to pull that out, not even use them, just so that
All right, so we got Cal here from Caldane 5
Good.
over on Twitch. Check him out there. We got Drake with us and Joel. He's new. That's cool, man. We're gonna try and get the game going here. So
You're gonna have to set up the shortcut on Stream Elements so you can drop a shout out to my or whoever's stream you want to.
True.
I set that up on mine today, so if I want to, if you're visiting or Turbo Girl's visiting or whatever, I can do a shout out and it'll show out the Twitch link.
Oh, right on.
In the chat. So.
Okay, that's cool. Oh, we'll definitely.
I also set up the lurk command.
Oh, I got to do that. Yeah, I can't. You got to show me. But okay, so
absolutely, sir. I've been watching some videos.
Oh, that's good. No, that's awesome, man. We're learning more on this every day. So
just in case anybody's coming by my channel, my chat is open. So if you want to drop something on there, you can. But it will be funneled to UPM Gaming, and he'll be getting all your views and your ads and everything else. So check him out.
Give
he's a
your
lot of
ads
fun.
to me. There's no one here. I got one viewer. Okay, doesn't matter.
Oh,
'cause
it's
we're
showing
gonna...
8 viewers on my thing right now.
Does it? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Oh, just dropped to 7. So
There you
scared
go.
somebody
People
off.
are sick of you now.
So he said,
All right, so we gotta-
Joel should be watching you so he knows what's going on too.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm watching.
Okay, perfect. So we got to make up some characters, right? I know that Drake has an idea what he wants to play, and he's got a good idea. How far along are you, Cal?
I have an idea of what I'm playing. Backstory and all that I don't know so much of.
Well, that's
because
okay.
I don't know our campaign setting or anything like that. But because our DM doesn't tell us shit.
he likes mystery. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's all mystery. There's so much
He's,
mystery, you don't know what you're playing.
What's his name that did the Star Wars movies? He likes his mystery boxes.
Oh, a keyboard tie guy?
Yeah.
Abrams. All right,
Abrams,
so,
that's it.
what type of character do you want to play? We know Joel wants to do a fighter.
I'm a ranger,
Of course, yes, Cal the Ranger.
and most likely half elven.
Cool. All right, perfect. The best way to start, which we always do, Mr. Drake will know, we roll stats. So to roll stats,
Am I gonna need my dice?
you're going to need your dice. If Joel doesn't have dice, it's okay. I'll roll for him.
I do not have dice.
All right.
Don't trust Dean to roll for you, man. I've been there.
There's all my dice.
All right. Good. So what we're going to do on a scrap piece of paper, or whatever you want to use.
I'm gonna bring up a character sheet.
Oh,
in
go
the
for it, man.
PDF here. 'Cause,
Okay.
that was pretty cool.
All right.
If I can find it again, I just found it for Joel.
Yeah, I've got it up
Show
there.
your dice. Yes. Show
I
your
need
dice.
the-
I have evil dice. Evil dice.
Which sheet do I need? I need the one that has the character. That one there. Formidable, fillable, character details. I think. Nope, not character details. Well, I do need that one, but
Joel, do you have paper and a pen?
I have that as well. Yes.
Perfect. All right.
there it is. That's
Get
the
some
one.
numbers
All
for
right,
him.
move this out of the way here.
All right. So I'm going to roll up some stats for Joel here. I got a 15 for the first one. So as I roll up, Cal. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll do each one. You're going to roll, what is it, 6 sets? You're going to roll 4 dice. You're going to take away your lowest dice.
Are
Okay?
you gonna roll for all of us, or are we gonna?
No. You
do we
roll your own.
ourselves?
So
Okay, and it's which one?
roll 4 d6s and take away the lowest.
4d6s. Okay.
13 for my first number.
All right. I got a 15 for Joel.
Can't see the clear dice. It's black.
It's
13 for the second number.
So
All
you
right.
take away the lowest one.
the lowest of the 4, and then add them all up.
So I got 14 for the first one.
All right. I got 9 on Joel's second.
Oh,
roll
Dean,
again.
what did I tell you, Joel? 14 for the third.
All right. Oh, nice. Oh, 16 for his fourth. That's a good one.
10 for the second one.
12 for my fourth.
All right. 11 for his fifth.
And
Ooh.
14. So I got 14, 10, and 14.
What'd you get?
14, 10, and 14.
So far, like 3 numbers you got so far?
Yeah. How many do I need?
6.
6.
6. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said 3. Yes, I know there's 6 boxes.
You keep going.
Oh, and another 9.
Oh, Joel's first set is 16, 16, 15, 10, 9, 11. That's amazing.
16.
Yeah, my first set is 13, 13, 14, 12, 9, 9. I think I'm probably going with the second set.
Yeah.
I'm still rolling, boys. So I'll be a bit here.
All right, keep rolling. I'm going to roll a couple up here for him. 15. 9, 10, 11. We got 6, 10.
So we do this twice.
Gotta do it twice
Yep.
because you're gonna take the
All right.
best of the 2. One more for me.
There we go. That's better.
Ooh, he's got good sets. He's got
Well,
good
that was
sets.
a good roll. Wow.
Let's see if
Very
we
nice
can,
roll. Hate to have to get rid of one of those dice.
those are good sets. Those are very good sets. There we go. So we got 16, 16, 15, 11, 10, 9, or 16, 13, 11, 10, 12, 12. I don't know.
Wow, that was low. I got a 7.
Oh,
All right. I want the record to show this one.
hacks.
Yeah.
Oh, nice roll.
Yeah.
It makes up for the double 9 on the other one. So the second set, I've got a 12, 9, 15, 11, 13, and 18.
Wow. Okay. All right. And you got your guy pretty much completed. You're just punching in the numbers, right?
Yep.
All right. All
Well,
right.
I've
So
got 2 17s on the second guy. So far.
damn.
But I also have a 7.
Yeah, those dice are off camera, so I don't know.
Oh, if he was going to lie about his other number, he'd be better than a 7.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie about a 7.
All right, so we got good stats for Joel here. Let's see, where are we gonna go? We're gonna go into
I need one more. Okay.
race. Let's see.
I got one dice it's clear with black letter numbers on it, and it's on a black mouse pad. So
Get rid of it.
Kind of sucks. Well, once I'm done with this, I'll just use the one set.
All right, so.
Oh, okay. So that so the first one I had 14, 10, 14, 9, 15, and 14.
Hmm.
Second set I got 17, 7, 11, 17, 11, and 16.
That's a better set, I think, right?
I think I'm going with the other set. Yeah. Yeah, those higher numbers are nice.
All right.
14s aren't bad, but they could cause problems later.
So Joel, for your numbers, you got 16, 16, 15, 11, 10, 9.
11
Yeah, look at that. There you go. Good numbers. All right. So, now for you guys, races. So you're going to do half elf, Cal.
Yep.
All right. Do you have a small copy of the rules in front of you?
I can open it up. Yes.
Okay.
I have a cheat sheet of half-elven traits, and then I got the rule.
Oh, perfect.
The rule too.
Okay. Yeah.
So the cheat sheet it just says mature the rate same rate as humans, achieve adulthood around age 20, live much longer. It's got the alignments, it's got the size, speed, dark vision, fey ancestry, skill versatility, and languages.
So do you have the intelligence score goes up by 1 and proficiency with longsword, short bow, and longbow?
It says ability scores increase. Your charisma score is increased by 2. The 2 other ability scores of your choice increased by 1. Or is that not used?
You're right there, Cal. That's the correct one for half elf.
Okay. So I can choose two of my choosing, and they can be +1.
Yep.
Well, guess where the 7's going? On charisma, because it becomes a 9.
Nice.
Which isn't horrible.
All right. So then for Joel, what do you think for a race of a character? You could be a human, dwarf, elf, half elf. What do we got? Tiefling, halfling, gnome,
Dragon?
dragonborn. I forgot about dragonborn. Yeah, gnome, half orc.
I guess I will do. I'll do a dwarf.
There we go. Classic.
Dwarven fighter. That's the way to go. My first D&D character, 3rd edition, was a dwarven fighter.
Oh, so cool.
I had a Palladium character that was a dwarf. His name was Gareth Axewielder.
Nice. All right.
And did he use a bow just to be ironic?
Yeah. No, he used dual daggers. Yeah.
So
No, he had an axe and shield.
what do we got? Constitution goes up by 2. All right, so he's gonna get 2 on Constitution. So make a little note. You get a +2 Constitution. All right. What's a good one here that we need to know? Speed is 25 feet. You're gonna have dark vision. Advantage on saving throws against poison. We'll need that.
Oh no! He's tipping his hand to us. Eh?
All right. So
My
there's-
base walking speed is 30 feet. Is that that's a little faster, right?
Yeah.
No, that's standard.
That's standard. Okay.
Yep.
All right, perfect. Okay, so we got some basic stuff there. The rest we can fill in kind of as we go, so that's fine. So class. Let's see.
Ooh, magic can't put you to sleep. Nice.
Let's
Like
see.
that.
Because you're in hell if you don't sleep.
Let's say okay, so
Elves are Twitch streamers. They don't sleep.
all right, he's got +2 con. So classes. We're gonna do fighter for Joel. I'll look that up. What do you going? You're going with ranger.
Yes, sir.
All
I
right.
do not have that in front of me, so I'll probably have to pull that up.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll do.
I've
both.
got it right here, so I can answer any questions. I can give you the basics on the Ranger. That's no problem.
Okay.
I've already got mine set.
So we got D10 for fighter.
D10 for a Ranger as well. So that's your hit dice.
Yep, got my D10 here. Yeah.
Where's our fighter?
Ranger, your proficiencies are light armor, medium armor, and shields. Your weapons are simple weapons and martial weapons.
I got the cheat sheet up here, but you can keep talking if you want.
Oh, okay. No. You're good. You're good.
Okay, yeah, no, I just pulled it up on another.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Thing here.
All right, so fighter.
Because you know what? After you say it, I'm gonna forget it. So it's good to have it around. I may
Fighting.
end up printing these out next week.
Yeah, we'll print them all out. We'll have sheets and stuff. We're just getting ready here. That's all.
Yep.
So fighting style. Do you want to be an archer? Do you want to be good at defense? A dueler? Great weapon fighter? Protection or 2-weapon fighter?
You talking to the dwarf?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Can you repeat that one more time?
Yeah. Would you want to fight as an archer? Be strategic in defense? Be a dueler? Great weapon fighter? Protection or 2-weapon fighting?
Do just a dueler.
Dueler. Okay. When you wield a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapons, you get +2 to damage rolls. Awesome. Okay, that's cool. So we got +2 damage. Good. We got a heavy hit.
Are you using the overlay? The
D&D
or
Beyond.
anything?
Well, I could.
Overlay
I didn't
on.
put it on, but I mean, we could switch it on.
That way we can have everybody's stats at hand.
Does it work that way? That easily?
I don't know. Everyone I've seen, it has the characters in the little bump out. I don't know how you do it. I've never used it.
I'll put it on. Yeah, I'll install it. Well, I don't want that. Add to my channel. D&D Beyond.
You're gonna have to put a Pale Moon Gaming D&D shirt in your.
Oh, we
shop.
would have to actually. I think we actually have to go to D&D Beyond and set it all up so we can pull the characters
Oh, do you?
from
Oh,
somewhere.
okay.
Yeah. Because right now we don't have any
No
characters.
worries. We can look at that later.
Yeah, we'll get it
If
going.
that's our deal.
Okay, so he's going to be a dueler, so he's going to have +2 damage to rolls with a specific weapon. So he's going to be a strong hitter. That's awesome. He's also going to get second wind. So second wind at the first thing, you have a limited well of stamina that you can draw on to protect yourself from harm. On your turn, you can use a bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level. You can only do it until you finish a short or long rest. So on your note somewhere, just write second wind. And what it's going to do is give you hit points back. So as you're playing the game and you get attacked and you get hurt, you're going to want to use second wind once in a key situation to get health back before we have a rest period.
Okay.
Just a quick question on the character sheet. Do you put the pluses in the top over the number?
You know the interesting thing? I've seen it done both ways.
Okay. So some people add it to the total, others put it above it.
Oh no, you do both separate. So if your strength is 15, then you
Yeah.
do your plus below. You know, you put your 15 for strength, then you do your plus whatever below, type thing. So you have both. You have your modifier and you have your strength score because both will come
Okay.
into
Yeah,
play.
on this character sheet, it's got it above. So.
Or below. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can go
okay.
like.
I see.
Yeah, roll your toilet paper whichever way you want.
Okay.
All right, so we got some good stuff for Joel there too. You guys got some information. What about background? Has anybody looked at background?
Haven't really looked at a background, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
my
right.
character is of a noble background.
Oh, okay. Ooh, a nobleman. I'll jump over the background here.
Oh, you've got a background thing. Good. Okay.
All right. So, what do we want to do for Mr. Joel? What would make the most sense here for him? We got
I'm thinking probably soldier.
soldier, right? Yeah.
Soldier, maybe folk hero.
Ooh. Do you want to be a guy who came once from an army there, Joel, or would you like to be a local folk hero, strongman fighter?
I'm not too sure. Maybe we'll do the first one.
The soldier? All right.
Yeah.
Anything that makes him a clone trooper is what he wants to be.
All right, so he's proficient in athletics and intimidation. Okay, we got him proficient in that. He's got some random things. We don't really care about those.
He gets a speciality as well, or he has a specialty as a soldier.
What do we roll that? Do we want to roll it or do we want to pick one? Let's roll it.
Yeah, just roll it.
Let's roll it.
Yeah.
Number six. Quartermaster. He was a quartermaster.
He's got to carry all of our stuff. This is great.
He's donkey.
Okay.
Hello, donkey.
At least he didn't call you a jackass.
All right. Okay, so we got background. We're just skipping some. We'll fill them all in for next week. I just want to get some basic stuff in there. Ability scores. So for ability scores for Joel, we really got to put them into spots here for him. So we got our strength, our dex, our con, our wisdom, our intelligence, and our charisma. So obviously we want our 16 in our strength.
Yep.
That's plus 4, right?
16 plus 3.
3. Been too long. Do we want... Joel, do you want more hit points? Do you want higher armor score? Would you want to be armed to the teeth or last longer in battle?
I'd say hit points.
Okay, so let's put his constitution at 16. And he already gets a plus 2. So he's going to go to an 18, which is a plus 4. What would make the most sense for him? 15 dex, I would think. 15 also with 3. It's been a little while.
15's plus 2.
2. Okay, so 15 runs 2. All right, and then we'll fill in. Maybe we'll do a little. Do you want to be smarter or do you want to be more charismatic?
Oh, that's
He's a pretty boy elf. Or dwarf. I mean, pretty boy dwarf.
No. Yeah, give me the charisma.
All right,
All
let's
the
do
ponies love him.
that. All right, so we got that.
Stallion, baby.
We'll do 10. Here, we'll do 10 and 9. We'll put 9 in intelligence, 10 in wisdom. It'll give you a better bonus. All right, so 14, 12. There you go. Okay. All right. So we got them there for ability scores. Proficiency. We know what that is for him. He's got the 2. Saving throws. Skills. What do you got? What are you thinking for skills, Cal?
For who?
You.
For me? What would I got here? I get skills, choose 3 from animal handling, athletics, insight, investigation, nature, perception, stealth, and survival.
Okay.
One thing there, Joel, you automatically get athletics and intimidation because you're a soldier.
Okay.
Oh, I got to do a background, right?
Yeah, you need a background. You don't have to do a background, but it's usually preferred because you get a bunch of bonuses for having a background.
Did we skip your background?
What do you got for backgrounds?
Yeah, let's
Mr.
go.
DM.
So,
Oh no, go ahead if you get the list.
Yeah, I've got the book right in front of me right here. So
Oh,
you
okay.
could be an acolyte, so you were in the service of a temple or something of that nature. You can be a charlatan, pretty self-explanatory. You can be a criminal, an entertainer, a folk hero, a guild artisan, a hermit, a noble, an outlander. So outlanders like living out in the wilds, away from civilization. A sage, a sailor, a soldier, or an urchin.
What's the folk hero give you?
I'll pull it up.
I'm just gonna fill some of his numbers in on the sheet here, as you do
Yep.
that.
Oh, do you want my numbers at all? Are you keeping a record somewhere?
I'll get a copy of your sheet later. Yeah.
I mean, I have my sheet, but
Okay.
like I can need to know that, don't you?
So for the folk hero, you come from a humble social rank, but you are destined for so much more. Already the people of your home village regard you as their champion, and your destiny calls you to stand against the tyrants and monsters that threaten the common folk everywhere. Skill proficiency of animal handling and survival. Tool proficiency, one type of artisan's tools and vehicles, land vehicles. Equipment, a set of artisan's tools, one of your choice, a shovel, an iron pot, a set of common clothes, and a belt pouch containing 10 gold pieces. And you'll have a defining event. You can roll from a list of options there that defines you as a folk hero, or you can pick one. And you have a feature of rustic hospitality. Since you're from the ranks of the common folk, you fit in among them with ease. You find a place to hide, rest, or recuperate among commoners unless you've shown yourself to be a danger to them. They will shield you from the law or anyone else searching from you. They will not risk their lives for you, though.
Oh, this could be good. I think I'll do that.
Okay. So, defining event, there's 10 options here. You
So
roll with D10.
D10. It's a 1.
You stood up against a tyrant's agents.
I'm just filling some stuff in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
10.
So I get. I'm just gonna put that under, I guess, other proficiencies on here.
Yep.
So animal handling. Spell right. Handling.
Animal handling and survival.
Survival. But then I get to pick 3 others, right?
Yeah, that doesn't affect the ones that you get for your class.
Okay. So for class.
Also get some
sorry.
a half elf as well, don't forget.
Yeah, I've got. What does it say here? For half elf, dark vision.
You get to pick 2 extra ones because you're half elf.
Oh, is there 2 other ones?
Well, you can pick any 2 from the list.
Oh, you gain proficiency in 2 skills of your choice. I see that. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So I get a total of 5 more.
Just looking up fighter, filling in the rest.
All right. So there's only one out of the 8 that's there. There's only one I'm not going to take. So just figure out which one it is.
Well, again, remember with the elf ones, you can pick any 2. It doesn't have to be from the proficiency for the ranger list.
Oh, okay. Where do I find that list?
It should be on your character sheet, actually. But your options are acrobatics, animal handling, arcana, athletics, deception, history, insight, intimidation, investigation, medicine, nature, perception, performance, persuasion, religion, sleight of hand, stealth, and survival.
I guess
So
I
the
just
two-
check those off. Okay, so
Yeah, so the 2 that you get for half elf can be any. They don't have to be the ones that you can choose because of a ranger.
okay, but it's out of those the ones that are
But
listed.
3 for the ranger, you have to pick from that list.
Okay, those are all the ones listed next to the
Yeah, and you already get animal handling and survival because of your folk hero.
So he already has Oh no, the acrobatics. He gets acrobatics, the animal handling, athletics. He already has history. Interesting.
This is Joel.
Yeah, Joel. We got history, insight, intimidation. We already have intimidation, perception, and survival. There we go. Okay. All right. I should be able to save this sheet later on too, and I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Actually, I wonder if I can. Might be able to save it in a minute too. Yeah, okay. All right. So once I get it filled in, I'm going to send it over to you here.
Okay.
I'm just going to fill in those parts. So we're doing skills. Proficiency bonuses +2. AC.
You got to pick his armor before you're going to figure out his AC.
True.
But I think that's where we're at next, is getting into the equipment.
Yeah, we got the equipment here.
I'm gonna
so-
go ahead and pick my things here.
Okay.
All right, I'll ask him here. Joel, are you looking? You can have chainmail, leather armor, a longbow and 20 arrows, or a martial weapon and a shield, and 2 martial weapons, or light. Well, you don't want a light crossbow. Dungeon pack or an explorer's pack. Start with the following equipment in addition to the equipment granted by your background. What kind of armor do you want? Do you want heavier armor or lighter armor?
We'll go with lighter armor.
Okay, we'll do leather. Let's do leather armor for him. And what type of weapon are you thinking?
What were the options?
You can use any.
This is where it gets good.
Yeah. Let's see. We're gonna pull up some stuff here.
So, out of the player's handbook,
Oh,
The
okay. So,
options for simple weapons are a club, dagger, great club, hand axe, javelin, light hammer, mace, quarterstaff, sickle, spear, and an armed strike. Obviously, you don't need a weapon for that.
right.
Because you're a fighter, you're also proficient with all martial weapons. So, battle axe,
Yeah.
flail,
Okay.
glaive, great axe, great sword, halberd, lance, longsword, maul, morning star, pike, rapier, scimitar, short sword, trident, war pick, war hammer, and whip.
Okay. Just trying to see. That's a lot of options.
Yeah, man. You can go
Yeah,
any
There's a
way.
lot of weapons.
Whatever you
Yep.
could see yourself
Yeah.
wielding.
One thing to consider, you're going to want a one-handed weapon because you've taken that duelist feat.
Right.
So you're not going to want a weapon that requires 2 hands. So stuff like the great axe, the great sword, the halberd, those are going to be out for you because those are 2-handed weapons.
It's a goalie.
A glaive?
Glaive?
A glaive would be a 2-handed weapon.
It's a two-handed weapon. Okay.
Yep.
And I have to pick either, like, I can pick a martial weapon, or do I have to pick a simple one first?
No, you can pick whatever you want.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Equipment.
I will go with a. I will go with a maul.
Nice.
Darth
Okay.
Maul?
I'll go with maul.
Weapon as
Alright.
well, buddy.
All
Sorry.
right. So we got a maul.
What?
Let's
That's
see.
a two-handed weapon as well.
Maul's a 2-handed weapon as
Oh,
well.
right, you're right.
Is it? Oh, sorry, I didn't see that there.
Sorry, guys.
We could use a morning star.
I'll do is scimitar. Is one
That's a
There's a
Yeah.
one-
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do scimitar.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So scimitar. So his attack bonus then. Scimitar. 1d6 for the damage. So 1d6 plus 2 for the dueling, and then also your strength 3, so it's plus 5. Okay. And strength is 3. Okay. Alright, so you should have a scimitar. And then we're going to have plus 3 attack and then 1d6 plus 5 damage. If I remember correctly.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, we got it. Okay, perfect. What are you using, Cal? Bow, clearly?
Well, did you
yeah.
add,
Sorry. Yeah.
Dean, did you add his proficiency bonus on his to attack?
Ooh, no. No, it did not. So 5.
Yeah, he gets his proficiency bonus on attack
That's
that?
right, for fighter.
because you're proficient with the weapon.
He's proficient with
Joel?
scimitar,
Or for
yeah.
me?
Yeah.
For Joel,
So
yeah.
scimitar plus 5 to attack, 1d6 plus 5 damage. Oh man, these are nice. Perfect. Level 1 characters. Look at the damage. I love it. It's been a while since I made them. Alright, and Cal, you got your weapons figured out?
Yeah, so how many weapons do I get? Or proficiencies do I get for weapons?
Proficiency,
So,
yeah.
Sure. Your proficiencies are. Just a second.
You get that. I will get. Nobody's using spellcasting, right?
Simple weapon. I
will
am.
eventually.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Rangers will eventually.
The ranger gets simple and martial weapon proficiency.
Okay. So I would be bow proficient.
Yep.
And I was thinking dual katanas.
Oh. Oh.
Or short swords, whatever is available in the region we're in.
Well, the issue you're going to have with katanas is katanas usually the equivalent of a long sword.
Okay.
So your offhand weapon isn't going to be light, which is going to give you negatives against it. If you do a short sword as the offhand weapon, it's a light weapon, then you're okay.
We'll do dual. How about dual short swords?
Cool.
Something light. Yeah.
One. Okay. You can fill
And
this
my
part in.
character's carrying a rapier.
So where am I putting?
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, I'm going to
Oh,
save
you're a
this.
Spencer, are you?
Nope. I'm a bard.
Oh, nice.
I won't be using the rapier much. Just my rapier wit.
And,
Oh,
and obviously a lute in your voice, right? Or you play a flute.
All right, let me get Joel's character sheet here.
Are you a pan flute player and you wear like bearskin pants or something?
Uh-huh.
They're not bearskin pants.
They're not even pants, right? I know.
That's right.
Just a loincloth, right?
It's just fur, baby.
It's just fur.
Joel, see if you can see that PDF in Discord there I linked.
Oh, okay.
Where do I put the weapons proficiencies on here?
Would depend on your sheet.
Yeah.
On your sheet, there's a spot that says other proficiencies in languages. That's
Yep,
where
okay.
I put my proficiencies in the bottom left.
So is it any bow, or because it does say it's a longbow, right? Because
Longbow,
you
yeah.
come with a longbow as starting
Yes,
bow.
but you're proficient with all simple and martial weapons, so
Okay.
you're fine with a short bow or a long bow. It doesn't
Okay,
matter.
so all bows.
Yep.
There we go. Joel, did that PDF work?
Jewel. Yes, here it is.
Sweet. Okay, and you should be able to edit that, maybe?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Well,
cool.
he's got some PDFs there that he can edit if he needs to.
Oh, okay.
transfer
Either
stuff
one.
over.
Whatever.
Yeah.
If he's writing a paper one, I just wanted to give him a copy if it worked.
Oh no, this is good.
Okay, cool.
I will go off this.
I may end up doing a paper one at some point because it's PDF is kind of hard to play with.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
I'm old school. I've got paper and pencil
You
here.
got the paper and pencil?
Yeah, I just didn't print it out. That's all. I actually found some of my 2.5 edition character
Oh,
sheets.
character sheets?
Yeah.
Right on, man. Cool.
All right,
All
you
right.
guys got your weapons. Did you get your armor there, Cal?
Not yet.
Okay.
What do you think of leather as well?
But a nice studded leather.
Ooh.
Money bags over here.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a folk hero. The town paid for him.
The town paid for it. Oh, God. All right, so where are we at? Studded leather. Okay, so 12 plus dex modifier. So 12 plus whatever your dex modifier is, your plus.
My dex.
What's your plus to your dex?
Well, my dex is 17.
Your
Where do I
plus
see
is
what the-
4, right?
+3.
Oh, 3. Sorry, plus 3.
Where
So
do I put that?
AC, your armor class score, in the middle of the page.
Okay, so the AC armor class is what?
10
15.
plus, yeah, 10 plus your dex
15?
modifier. So.
No,
Okay.
no.
No.
He's doing the studded leather. It's 12 plus his
Oh,
dex
12.
modifier.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I had it right.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
I'm wearing
Beautiful.
leather.
Yeah.
Where do I get the dex modifier from? Where do I see that?
On your stats.
Your score. So that's 17.
Yeah.
17 gives you a modifier of +3.
Okay, is that what that little spot is above on the
Mhm.
character sheet for?
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's where your pluses go.
Okay. And where do I find all that information?
That'd be in the ability scores, but simple way is 10 minus the score divided by 2 rounded down. Or you
10
can just
minus-
memorize. So 10 and 11 is 0.
Mm-hmm.
12 and 13 is 1. 14 and 15 is 2. 16, 17 is 3. 18, 19 is 4. And 20 is a +5.
Yeah, if you have any math questions, ask Drake.
Yeah, do not ask me.
I'm not a math guy.
Yeah.
He's a story guy. So just for my knowledge, in the
Mhm.
character sheet, I put the modified total in brackets for the stats, and
Yeah,
I put your modifiers above the +4s and the +3s.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, as long as you can call them back anytime. So
Yeah.
now, are your
Trying
savings?
not to be confused by the numbers.
So do you have your saving throw filled in?
No.
So, for example, your saving throws go off dex, strength, dex, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma, right? Plus,
Yes.
whatever you're proficient in, you get the +2. So you get your bonus of your score +2. If you're proficient, if you don't, you don't. Make sense?
So let's take, for
Okay.
example, so the ranger, so the ranger, your proficiencies are strength and dexterity.
Right.
So if the DM requires you to roll a strength saving throw,
Okay.
you would say, okay, what's my strength score? Like, what's my modifier?
Which is the +4, right?
Right,
It's
yeah.
18.
Yep, so-
18 after modifying with the +1
Yep,
for the
that's
racial
right.
thing.
Yep, so it'd be a +4, and you get to add your proficiency bonus, which for first level character is 2. So whatever you roll, you'd add 6 to that number to
Okay.
determine what your save is. But if you were doing, say, an intelligence, what's your intelligence score?
My intelligence score is 12.
Okay, so that gives you a +1, but you're not proficient with intelligence save, so you don't get to add your proficiency modifier to it. So you would
Right.
just add a +1 to whatever you.
Okay. So if I rolled like a 2, it's a 3. If I roll a 19, it's a 20.
Right.
That's right.
Okay.
So same thing, Joel. Your saving throws, you're gonna have a 5 for strength, 2 for dex, 6 for constitution, -1 for intelligence, 0 for wisdom, 0 for charisma.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
How do you know the other ones? Where's that come from?
So it's your whatever your modifier is.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you get your proficiency bonus or not, so you
Right.
only get you get yours for strength and dex. Everything else is just what the modifier is.
Okay, so for the dex, then it would be what, 2?
2 plus whatever your dex modifier is.
Which is 3.
So it would be a +5.
Okay, so under saving, so there's a little spot here next to saving throw to write it down.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you can put it in here.
Do I put the 2 or the 5?
5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Total. Same thing with all your
What about
skills.
for the other the other ones? It's just your modifier.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So if there is no modifier for, like, let's say, so my intelligence and wisdom are 12 and 11.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Yeah,
no
so-
modifier, so it's just
So
1.
12 is a +1.
Yeah.
And 11, there's no modifier. It's just a straight roll.
Okay, so it's 0. Okay. And a charisma of 9.
+4.
I'm sorry.
+4.
Charisma of 9 is +4?
Oh, sorry. No, I was thinking 19. I'm sorry.
No.
-1.
-1, okay.
Yeah. Your charisma is my strength. -1.
I'm just filling in skills for Joel here on the sheet, on my copy of the sheet, so I can see for him too. But
Okay.
are you doing okay for skills and saving throws on your sheet?
For me, so where do I put this in?
So on the main sheet in the top left-hand corner, you're going to see the saving throws. It's going to say Strength, Dexterity, Constitution, Intelligence, Wisdom, Charisma, right
Okay,
under
yeah.
the proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
And depending on what sheet you use or whatever, you can check off Strength and Constitution. So that'll just kind of show you have proficiency in those skills
Okay.
or saving throws. And then you're just going to add those numbers in. So basically your Strength bonus, which is 3, plus your proficiency, which is 2, you'll have a 5 in there.
Okay.
So you'll have a 5, 2, 6, -1, 0, 0. For your-
5, 2,
6,
6,
-1,
-1,
and then 0, 0.
0, 0. Okay.
Now for your skills below, you'll see Acrobatics, Animal Handling, Arcana, Athletics. The ones that have the X's in them, you're proficient in. So the top one, Acrobatics, you're going to add in your Dex modifier, which is 2. You're going to add in your proficiency bonus, which is 2. So you're going to have a 4.
Okay.
Okay. Now the main ones you're going to probably concentrate on are Perception, which will be a 0 for you. Oh, no. A 2, I'm sorry. It'll be a 2 for you because you're proficient. About halfway down, Perception.
Yeah.
And we'll say Athletics, I would think. Athletics will be a 5 for you.
Okay.
All right. The other ones you can fill in as we go, but those will be your main ones.
Okay.
I'm just going to override that file. There we go. Okay. All right. We're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
What else are we missing here? Not too much else. We have to do the bonds, ideal flaws, all that.
Yep.
But they can feel out their characters, I guess, as we go for that.
Yeah, I think that's. Yeah.
What do you guys feel you're missing or want to add in? Should we do some starting gold?
Well, do you want to, Joe? You haven't played before, right? And Cal, you
No.
haven't played in about 20 years.
Yep.
Dean managed to just give everybody some starting gear as opposed to going through the nuance of, do I need a bed roll? Do I need a water skin?
Oh yeah, no. We'll just say packs. We'll say explorers pack, basic explorers pack. So the idea, if you want to go in the book and look up the items, which we could do later, doesn't matter. You have basically a bedroll that you sleep in, rations, maybe some rope, those kind of things.
Okay.
And we'll go through them all in the book for technical terms later. But right now, just think that you have a backpack full of available gear for exploring. Yep. You're a qualified explorer.
So it's an explorer's pack?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's different packs you can pick, but you're probably going to want an explorer's pack.
Yeah. So here, I'll read it off. Explorer's pack has a backpack, a bedroll, a mess kit, a tinderbox, 10 torches, 10 rations, water skin, and 50 feet of rope.
Okay.
It's on page 151 for reference if you need it.
Yeah.
And
In my case, as the bard, I took the entertainer's pack, so I've got the backpack, the bedroll. I get 2 costumes, 5 candles, 5 days of rations, a water skin, and a disguise kit.
so he has a panda costume.
No, it's a dwarven costume.
A dwarven costume?
Very offensive.
What race are you?
Half elf.
Half elf. Oh, a couple of half elves.
Half elves and a dwarf.
And a dwarf. And a footstool.
All right. So
I've already got my spells sorted out as well, so I'm good to go there on that.
Okay, you got your spells and you have your ability, DC, bonus attack, all that, blah blah
Oh,
blah.
we get spells at first level?
He does, yeah.
Oh, as a bard, right?
Yeah.
Not
Now,
yeah.
one of the main things in 5e, because it's a role-playing game versus a set of rules like 3.0 or 3.5, there are ideals, bonds, flaws, and traits. So these are the core part of the game, where once you understand these and you come up with these, they're things that you won't break, things that define your character overall. Okay?
Okay.
So if you want, Dean, I can go through the ones that I've got on mine.
Okay, you do that. I'm going to pull up a little reference here. I got a little overall reference I want to
Okay.
show
So, like,
them.
with each of the backgrounds, they've got a list of possible traits, ideals, bonds, and flaws that you can pick from, or you can roll. You can come up with your own. So some of them I picked from the list. Some of them I came up with my own. So for my personality trait, my eloquent flattery makes everyone I talk to feel like the most wonderful and important person in the world. For my ideals, it's respect. Respect is due me because of my station, but all people, regardless of station, deserve to be treated with dignity. For my bonds, my family has served the royal household for generations, so that's one that I came up with on my own, wasn't directly tied to it. And for my flaw, I'm often oblivious to how others feel or feel about me or interpret my actions.
So yeah, so that's what he has as his, which you can get some from the book. You can come up with them, which is better. And I'll read a little.
I see the thing here where you can.
I'll read
roll for them.
a little thing. So personality traits, a general description about your character that helps differentiate different characters from each other. Ideals are the things that your character believes strongly in. Bonds, how your character is tied to the world of the game, can be a person, place, or thing, or event. Sorry. Flaws, a vice or compulsion, fear, or weakness. So once you come up with those, they define who your character is and how you're playing the game. So if you say to me, you know, I have an ideal that I believe really strongly in helping the poor, but then we go into town and you start robbing people, it doesn't make any sense. So you want to stick, you want to stick within your character's traits, ideals, bonds, and flaws. So those you'll have to be creative and come up with. If you can think of one or two now, feel free to plug them in.
We can roll for them as well, right?
Yes. Yeah. Would you like to?
I may just go with that because I don't like because it takes too long to think about something. I don't have anything specifically in my head. So.
Okay. All right. Let me
Joel,
look up
if you want to
soldier.
go first, you can.
All
All
right.
right, DM, I'll be right back.
Okay. Go for it, man. So Joel,
Yes.
let's do roles for you for traits. Do you see traits on the sheet on the right-hand side of the character sheet?
Yes.
Okay.
And personality traits?
Personality traits. I'm going to roll and then see if this fits with what you think about your character.
Okay.
All right. So I rolled a 1. I am always polite and respectful. Would that be something you would like, or do you want to roll again?
I will roll again.
All right. Let's roll again. We're
So
going to
just a
get
quick question. These are ones that are in your
background.
background. So
Yes.
his is different than mine, right?
Yes. Each background has their own set of predetermined ones.
Yeah, I'm looking at the folk hero one right now. Just
Okay.
To see what's
So for personality traits, I rolled an 8. It says I face problems head on. A simple, direct solution is the best path to success.
Okay.
Here, maybe it's easier if I read some of the ones. Number 7, I have a crude sense of humor. Number 6, I enjoy being strong and breaking things. Number 5, I can stare down a hellhound without flinching. Number 4, I'm full of inspiring and cautionary tales from my military experience. Number 3, I've lost too many friends and I'm slow to make new ones. And number 2, I'm haunted by memories of war. Any of those appeal to you?
What was the one about breaking things?
I am strong and I enjoy breaking things.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll go with that.
All right, write that down on your sheet.
Okay.
And once you got that in, we'll do your ideal.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so for your ideal, there's 6 you could pick from. Greater good. Our lot is to lay down our lives in defense of others. Number 2 is responsibility. I do what I must and obey the law. Number 3, independence. When people follow orders blindly, they embrace a kind of tyrantry. Number 4, might. In life as in war, the stronger force wins. Number 5, live and let live. Ideals aren't worth killing over or going to war for. And number 6, my nation, my city, my nation, or people are all that matter.
We'll go with the first one, I believe.
The greater good?
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll lay down your life in defense of others. That's your ideal. That's what you believe. Okay. Let's do your bonds. So bonds are very similar. So number 1 with bond fits with you. I would lay down my life for the people I serve with.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. That's a good one. And then a flaw. We have... I'll read the flaws because there's 6. A monstrous enemy we faced in battle still leaves me quivering with fear. Number 2, I have little respect for anyone who is not a proven warrior. Number 3, I made terrible mistake in battle that cost many lives, and I would do anything to keep the secret. Number 4, my hatred of my enemies is blind and unreasoning. Number 5, I obey the law even if the law causes misery. And number 6, I'd rather eat my armor than admit I'm wrong.
Yeah, let's do number 6.
All right. He's a stubborn dwarf. I love it. Okay, so there. He's got his. So, Cal, do you have... do you need yours?
I'm going to roll and see what...
Okay,
what I
go
get
for it.
here.
Go
So,
for it.
I think I have it in front of me here. So where's my D8?
All right.
Personality traits. Okay. I rolled a 1. I judge people by their actions, not their words. Let me see if I like that one or if I like a different one.
That's harsh.
You know, I think I might take that.
Yeah?
That's
Okay.
not bad because yeah,
All right. Interesting. I like it.
judge them by their actions, not their words, which is that's good.
That's good for my character.
You're all talk, yes. Okay, so the next one is a D6. Let's see what I get for ideals. Oh shit, I won. Oh, well, number 1 is respect. People deserve to be treated with dignity and respect. I kind of liked that one. The other one I liked was a 3, freedom. Tyrants must not be allowed to oppress the people.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, if I had my choice, I think I will take 3.
You do have your choice, so take 3.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, the next one is a D6. Let's see what I roll. Rolled a 5.
Ooh.
For bonds, I protect those who cannot protect themselves. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna keep that one. So I guess I can't just see people in a burning building and go, oh, well, they'll be fine.
I'm sure somebody will get that, yeah.
Yeah, somebody else will come along shortly, I'm sure.
Look, I didn't start the fire, so I ain't putting it out.
Yeah. And then for flaws, let's see. I rolled a 5. It says, secretly I believe that things would be better if I were a tyrant lording over the land. That doesn't really fit my character.
Ooh, yeah. Oh.
Well, maybe I'll take that one because the other ones I don't really like the other ones.
That's like number 1 for you.
Tyrant who rules my lands will stop at nothing to kill me. You know what? I can do that. That explains why I'm on the run.
Yeah,
Not at
there you
home.
go. Okay,
it
all right.
ties into a defining event.
Yeah.
Where you stood up to a tyrant's agent, so you didn't actually stand up to him, but you pissed off the tyrant in your land, so you can't go home. Plus, it gives the DM something to be throwing at us, which he loves.
Yes, there are spies around every corner. I know. And apparently they have poison.
Oh, everybody has poison.
Yeah, we're
Everyone but us.
Yes, everyone but us.
I like it. All right, how we doing? We looking good on here? What about a flaw, Cal?
That was my flaw, number 1.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I have,
right. I'm sorry.
I have a evil tyrant after me.
People are to get them.
Okay. So we looking pretty good for characters?
I think so.
I think so, eh?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's a bunch of other stuff we need, but that's fine.
I'll try to explain a little bit about the campaign world.
Yeah, you'll have to do the proficiencies when we have to use them too. Like, just explain what each
Oh,
one
yeah. No, that's
is
easy.
in depth. So I got an idea of some of them, but
We'll be able to go through all that.
He'll tell
Basically,
you what one to apply when
Yeah.
he tells you when he wants you to apply it.
yeah.
okay. I'm gonna save my character sheet right quick here. Just
Good
so I
idea.
have it. Do you need me to send it to you?
Eventually, yeah. Or
Okay.
you could just drop it in the Discord and I'll grab it. Okay, so we're doing Under the Pale Moon. So Under the Pale Moon was a campaign started back in 2002, and we keep using the same world, the same towns, everything like that. It keeps going. As different people come and play, we go into different years and different parts of the game. I think we're... I was going to look up the year. I forget. I think it's 272 or something like that, currently with the guys I was playing with last at ATO. But we are playing in the same year, but a different part of the game. We are actually going to start off in Ashura. They are on an island out in the middle of the ocean somewhere. So we're going to the big metropolis of Ashura. The difference in this world is, we'll say it's 500 years ago. Well, 572 years ago. A wizard had done a gigantic ritual, in which case a couple things happened. The moon froze in the sky. So it became in one spot, which they say is right over the city of Ashura. It's always out, day and night. As a result, the people have become depressed, reclusive, saddened by this lingering pale moon that's always out. When he did this ritual, the dragons disappeared from the land. And the dragons...
Oh, no dragons.
Well, there's no dragons. The dragons were part of the, what do we say, ecosystem that was helping to keep fiends back. So a tide of fiends swept across the land. When the fiends swept across the land, nobody could live in a town or a village or anything like that because they were killed by the demons. So they had to retreat to walled cities. So there's giant metropolises in every country, a big walled city in each one where the people live inside, where they're safe. The guards spend most of their time, guarding that giant city, making sure the demons, the fiends, don't come in. So what happened is when that event took place, everybody abandoned the temples, the kingdoms, the villages, the places of the world. So they all became, over the generations, lost to legend. People enjoy their day doing, farming, soldiering, whatever they do within the city. Merchants do travel, so they will go outside the city to travel from city to city by boat, by cart, whatever it is. So they need bodyguards. They have to take risks to bring their wares to places. And it's given rise to adventurers. Adventurers can go outside the wall and look for a place that has been long abandoned, full of all the treasures that were left behind by the people when they fled. And no one knows about because it's been so many generations, so things are lost. You may find like a temple in the mountains that the monks used to run, full of golden idols and whatnot. You know what I mean? And many, many, many events have happened throughout this land. We have most of them in a YouTube video where I go through all the old characters on our old campaigns. But you guys are young. You're level 1, and you're coming to the city of Ashura.
So this takes place 500 years after your campaign, or
well, no, 500 years is like the beginning of the ritual that froze the moon in place, which gives the campaign its name, Under the Pale Moon. Each campaign that we ran, I think we started in the year 535, and we kept going with different players or groups or whatever it was, and now we're in the year 5, I think it's like 71, 72. The game we're playing tonight, interestingly enough, is a game I wrote in 2016. And we played a couple sessions, and we abandoned it. So now we're going to replay it. However, it is going to take place 5 years late. Well, 5 years in real life later. In game terms, probably about 23 years later. So the original group that went on this quest that Drake was in, 23 years after his group abandoned that quest, we're going to start off getting back, hopefully, into that quest. So
We're gonna find out why they abandoned it, right?
You will probably find out why they abandoned it. Yes. Lots of poison. Okay.
Lots of poison.
So you can either decide if you've come to the city of Ashura or you've grown up in the city of Ashura. It is a metropolis, and you are of adventuring age or maybe a little older, depending on how you see your character. But you don't have a lot of real world experience out there. You can in your trade. You can being like you, a local folk hero. So you may have come from somewhere. Not that to say that there's no towns and villages doesn't mean there's no outposts. So there could be a militia-run outpost somewhere that is strong enough to battle back demons and keep a little segment of people safe. You know what I mean?
Run by a tyrant.
Yeah, run by a tyrant. That's where you come from. So you'll have made your way to this vast metropolis. Now, the metropolis has a castle and a kingdom on, we'll say, we'll use northwest, east-south here. So on the western side of the city. And there is a princess there, the Paladin Queen, who runs the city. She's more of a figurehead, as the Senate really runs the city behind the scenes, as she is the leader. She likes to do crusades and is gone sometimes to battle demons and do other things. It's way above your station. You're just a lonely adventurer who's come here. So throughout this, there are quarters, there are districts. It's just a massive place. But you have, let me get a little intro here. So, you will have arrived in the city of Ashura, the largest walled city on the eastern coast. Seeking adventure hasn't worked out so well for you so far. Each of you have attempted to answer calls that have been undertaken by members of the local guilds. So you've come in, you've looked for some work, and you're like, oh man, here's a quest on this post board, I'd like to do that. But they say, no, guild members only, you know. Who are you? They don't want you. You found yourself striking out all over. Lacking experience and a party, you've taken the afternoon off and decided to visit one of the many taverns found throughout the city. The one you stopped into has quite a few would-be adventurers hanging out, as well as another posting board up near the front of the bar. For whatever reason, whatever's going on in your background, it's after lunch, before supper, and you've come to this tavern. You find yourself walking into, and we'll start there.
What's the name of the tavern?
This one is called the Stone and Raven.
So we're outside of the tavern?
You could be inside. You can be anywhere you
Do
wish.
I have a horse?
A folk hero, eh? All right, we'll say you do have a horse, but he's not the best. It's not a war horse. It's not some kind of charge into battle horse. It's an old, patches of fur missing on his last legs horse.
All right, I got an old mare called Patches.
You got an old mare. You come up with your
I tie Patches to the
hitching post.
Hitching post. Say, all right, Patches, I need a drink. I'll see you in a bit. I go into the bar.
All right, make your way in. You walk inside, and it's dimly lit in there, but there's windows open near the back. Some sunlight is coming in at the far end, but there's a good haze from all the people smoking various substances in there. Sitting around little wooden tables. Little stage at the far end, empty. There's some wooden tables, wooden chairs, big pillars throughout, made of wood, with candles on there, lighting it up. A bar on your right-hand side with a blonde woman, looks elven, standing behind it, serving drinks, and a posting board to the right.
All right, is there a quiet table at the back near the open windows?
Roll perception. So roll a d20.
Right.
And your skill and perception, which is which is wisdom based. So you got to see
perception is one of my skills.
All right, so you're going to add 2 for proficiency, and then you're going to add your wisdom modifier.
Okay, so I have no wisdom modifier. I rolled a 4, so I got a 6.
You got a 6. So you come in, you start looking for a table. Because there's people walking about here and there, It's not that you find a table, you don't point one out, but you can walk amongst the tables looking for a place to sit.
Okay. As I'm walking, I'm gonna say hello to the people because these are my folks. They're the common people. Not that I know any of them, but they're just like the ones back home at the
Yeah.
tavern, just hanging out. And I'll stop at the bar and ask for a honey ale.
All right. So you do walk past the people, and you notice that they look like exactly like you said, just the local guys in here, gotten back from an afternoon of maybe some hunting, some blacksmithing, doing whatever they were doing, and they're gonna sit in here. They don't know you. You're a folk hero, but not of here. So your hero status, where you were revered and loved, is kind of gone, and you feel almost like, man, I gotta start all over. Nobody knows me here. As you come in. Make your way over to the bar and up to the woman. Very nice looking elven woman. She's in a barkeep's kind of apron, and ask for your drink. She certainly has it. She will say, "It's going to be a silver coin, sir. Do you have any money?"
Any coin?
We didn't do starting money, but
however, it did say in my racial thing that I come with 10 gold.
There you go. So 10 silver is 1 gold.
10 silver is 1 gold?
So she'll take a silver piece from you and give you 9 back for 1 gold coin.
Right. So I have, okay.
And you're sitting there. We'll go to Mr. Joel here. Mr. Joel, the dwarf. Dwarven soldier. Are you still there?
Yes.
I can't see your face. All right.
Can't see your player character's face either. He's facing down at the table.
Yeah. So same thing. You're a dwarf. And you're strong. You like to break things. You were formerly a quartermaster in an army at one time. You have to decide how long that's been. You could be in the Ashura army. You could be from a different region entirely. Up to you. But you've come here, and you've seen this tavern, and you're striking out all over trying to get work outside of soldiering. Make your way up, and you see a crappy old rundown horse tied outside this tavern. He's missing some fur.
It's not that old.
Someone should put him out of its misery.
It's not that old. He's not glue.
He's not glue.
That's his name, Glue.
Glue.
No, it's Patches.
What?
He was my brother-in-law's horse.
What would you like to do, Mr. Dwarf?
I'd like to enter the tavern bar.
All right. Do you have any way of do you just like to walk in, or do you like to command a room, or what do you like to do?
I barge in.
Yeah, there you go.
He likes to break stuff, right?
All right. He hits that door, and that door, Cal, you hear a thump as that door opens. You look over, you see nothing. You look down, you see a little dwarf. He's just barging into the tavern. He hits that door and he walks right in. You hear his boots thump on the wooden floor. He's got a big scimitar on him.
I make eye contact the entire time towards the bar.
Towards the bar.
Not blinking.
He just stares daggers right at the bar. Just boom, boom, boom as he walks over.
I think to myself, that's a thirsty, odd fellow.
All right. You make your way up to the bar, Mr. Dwarf, and you see a half-elf.
Can he see over the bar?
Interestingly enough, he is low. He is small. If he stands back, he can see everybody. If he gets right up there close, he's going to need to jump up on a stool or something, but that's up to him. We'll let him decide.
I hop up or pull myself up onto the stool.
All right, and you see the woman. You see this half-elf ranger type guy sitting there sipping on a drink.
I order myself something strong because I am a strong man. Strong dwarf needs a strong drink, so I order a strong drink.
Nice. All right. She's gonna say to you, 2 silver coins, please.
Now, do I have any money?
If you wouldn't mind there, Mr. Drake, can you look up his starting gold?
Yep, absolutely.
Well, she'll charge you 2 silver regardless, which you'll have.
You'll have.
Yeah.
What did he buy? What's too silver?
strong drink.
Oh, that's more expensive. All right.
So she will look
Good to know.
over
The good stuff.
at one
Hey,
of
the
the
honey ale's
tankards.
just fine. Keeps you sharp.
She has some nasty stuff. So she'll look over at the cups and she'll avoid some of them. She'll go past the mugs and she goes to a special large tankard. A big brass tankard. It's got a carved dragon handle. And she'll take it down. She'll put a cloth in there, wipe it out. And she'll fill it from a keg behind the bar. Until it has
Reminds
a
me
big...
of Quest for Glory.
Quest for Glory. It's got a nice big froth on the top, and she'll bring it over and put it in front of you. It's almost as if you have to grip it with two hands.
Like a child.
Like a child. In your baby hands.
In your baby
So you'll
hands.
also be starting with 10 gold pieces.
All right, everybody
Okay.
has 10.
All right.
Hey. They have 10.
They have 10,
Yeah.
sorry.
Some of us are double birth.
The bard may have
I'm
acquired
overboard.
some along the way.
So then I'm at 8 then.
Coin purses are not
You
safe
were-
anywhere.
You're at
No.
9 gold and 8
Oh,
silver.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
there coppers in this, or is
Yes,
there
there
gold and
is.
silver?
No, there's
There are
actually
coppers.
Electrum is back.
Electrum.
Electrum was taken out years and years ago. I think you may have played with Electrum in second edition.
No, I think. Well, maybe. I remember platinum.
Yeah. Yep.
Something we
Platinum is yeah. 10 gold is platinum.
Okay.
So you see this little dwarf, and he's got this mug of ale. Got two hands on this thing, and he looks
Excuse
thirsty.
me, gentlemen. I happen to have room at my table right here. Would you care to join me?
What do they see?
Aren't I
Hey.
already sitting at the back?
No, I thought you were up at
Right up
the...
at the bar.
You're at the bar.
Oh, I'm still at the bar. Okay.
Yeah.
The two of you are at the bar. You see lone half elf sitting at the table. He is blonde-haired, green eyes, and wears a tight ponytail. He is dressed in a rather large cloak that covers most of him. He's sitting erect, rather proper. Doesn't necessarily look relaxed, but not uncomfortable either. He's got a smile on his face and a welcoming grin.
Ah, brother, how are you? Do I see his instrument?
That's a little personal.
I guess he was sitting erect, no, but not that instrument. His musical instrument.
Yes, you can see a dulcimer sitting on the at the table.
Do you know the folk song about the adventures of Winter Shield?
I will roll a history check to see if I know that.
Ooh.
History is an intelligence, and I am proficient in it, so that will give me a 15.
Wow. Are you a local folk hero?
Somewhat not quite local.
Hmm.
I've traveled a short ways, but if it's a bard, if he's been around the world or like anywhere, he could
All
know.
right,
it.
we'll give him a minus on it, but even if we give him a minus, he's still got a 15, so he will have heard of that. Yes. Is that you?
That's me,
All
Kylo
right.
Wintershield.
I'm going to put your name in as we go.
And I will share a table with another half elf. Sure. I pull up a chair, put my feet up on the table.
Sir, if you don't mind.
All right, I take my feet off the table. I'm dressed in the studded leather, but I have a green cloak.
Hmm.
I'm about 6 feet tall. Put it right down here. I have long ashen brown hair, tied in a ponytail currently. White to tanned skin.
Hmm.
About 200 pounds, 6 foot tall, and about 47, let's say, for my age. So I'm relatively young.
Mhm.
All right, dwarf. You see the elf that was next to you go over to this very charismatic gentleman, inviting you as well.
I make my way over to the table and join them as well,
All right.
but in a strong manner.
All right, so you jump off the stool, you kind of thump over, push a couple chairs out of the way, slam that tankard down on the table, and take his seat with
Easy
these
there, my small friend.
gentlemen.
Small frame, large personality, I think.
Yeah.
So what did we call you there, my friend?
It's like, can I pick like any name or
Any
does it have
name
to
you
be
wish, man. Any
Any
name.
name okay. We will do Ragnar.
That is awesome. I like Ragnar. All right. Introduces himself as Ragnar.
Ragnar, it's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance as you, Mr. Wintershield.
So if you want to change that name on there, just put Kylok.
How do you spell it?
K-Y-L-O-K. The last
we
name's
get it.
Wintershield, but you can just put Kylok.
K-Y...
L-O-K.
L-O-K. Got it. Okay. All right, gotcha.
I am Clairval of House Goldenleaf.
Nice.
Spell it.
C-L-A-I-R-V-A-L.
Oh my god. Okay, we're going to remember that. All right, Clairval. Nice. Okay, perfect.
You gentlemen look like you've been doing some traveling. May I order food?
Everyone is silent.
Since you're offering, what's on the menu in this this somewhat fine establishment?
There is but one way to find out. Signal the waitress over.
All right. A woman comes over, elven as well. However, the first elf behind the bar had very golden hair. She was a high elf. This woman has dark hair and pale skin from the north. You recognize as her ancestral home. She's one of the more traditional elves in Ashura. She comes over, and she has the outfit of a waitress, but it's pretty well embroidered. It's as if maybe she's a part owner in this place as well. Very not outgoing like the girl behind the counter, but straight to the point. And she'll say, "What do you have today?"
My dear, what do you recommend?
Well, it is pre-supper, so maybe something light, she says. What about fine soups made with freshly caught deer and spice?
Sounds wonderful. We'll take 3, please.
All right. She'll give you a total of, say 4 silver, and head off to get your order.
So, gentlemen, what brings you to the Stone and the Raven today? Mr. Wintershield, I couldn't help but notice you were friendly chatting with everyone as you came in, and my friend, I like that.
Well,
And
I like to be around the local people. It's a little bit. It reminds me of home.
And Ragnar, that entrance, speaking as a bard, filled my heart with joy.
Thank you. I wasn't sure if you're going to make it to the bar or not.
The tavern itself is getting more people. More people seem to be coming in. Not a crowd, just 1 or 2 here and there, kind of filtering in, making the place fill up a little more. Noise level picks up. You get a little bit of crowd talk here and there, making it harder to hear. You can hear each other, but hard to hear across the room or any conversation out from a different one.
So I assume from the instrument you have there that you play some songs.
I dabble a bit. I'm more of an orator bard.
Is there someone playing tonight at the tavern?
Well, you notice it is before supper, so it's not the evening. It's not supper. It's not the evening time. That's when you get more entertainment. Right now, there's no one. The lunch crowd has come and gone, but it is starting to fill up. Yeah, making way for supper. No one is there. Stage looks just quiet.
It's a wee ditty. If you
Sure.
like, it's up
While
to
we're
you. While we're waiting for dinner.
Yep. I'll make my way towards the stage setup and motion over to the bartender, inquiring if it's okay.
You notice she will stand up and make eye contact with you, and you get her attention, kind of point over, is it okay? Can I go? She will be very giddy, and she'll be like, oh, yes, please play something.
All right. So I will get up there and introduce myself. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate that you've afforded me the gift of your attention. I would like to share with you a story that I was recently inspired by. I hope you find it to your liking. And I will do a performance check on the Ballad of Kyloch Wintershield.
Ooh.
Not a great roll. But
I am from a little ways away, so I might not know all the words.
But it's still a 13.
All right, 13's pretty good. So you recite this ballad. You're kind of remembering facts because of the history of this. You know the story, but not that well. It's one you've heard of many folk heroes. So you're able to get out part of it and improvise the other parts that you don't know so well.
Yep.
You'll turn heads. Some people will pay attention, just kind of sip their drink and listen to you. Nobody's on their feet rousing by any means, but they're entertained and they're happy. You do get a couple coins. You're going to end up with about 12 silver pieces in total as people throw a couple coins up to the stage and nod towards you. They're not clapping, they're not doing that, but they're yeah, that's very nice, man. I'd enjoy that. I'm Wintershield, it's me.
I appreciate the sentiment.
You notice one of the biggest fans in the room happens to be the tavern keeper. She's clapping very excitedly. She's very happy at your performance. And she'll kind of rush over to you. Are you coming off the stage?
I'll come down to speak with her.
All right, she'll come over to you and she'll be very happy. She'll take your hand. She'll be like, well, thank you. I hope you come back sometime. We don't have a lot of entertainment in here. That was fantastic.
My dear, your praise alone will bring me back. Thank you. I appreciate
She goes,
your
what?
attention and your gratitude.
Oh, your food's on the house. Consider it a gift.
My dear, I will not have it. But I tell you what, the next time we come in for a meal, I'll consider it.
Fair enough, she says. Leaves you to your day.
Head back over to the table. Mr. Windshield, was that a fair representation?
Hey, you missed a few parts, but it was pretty good all around. So thanks, friend. You're a man of your word. You got up and did that without a hesitation, so I appreciate that.
Well, I like to share stories. That's why I do what I do. You seemed chatty when you came in. How about you tell us a bit more of yourself?
Well, I've been kind of working the outskirts of this fair city for a little while now, taking on odd jobs, clearing out the usual rats and gophers and maybe the odd imp here and there. But I thought maybe I'd come a little further into the city and see if there was larger things for me to do, because it's get tired of cleaning rat blood off my boots.
Blood if you're lucky, I'll bet.
At this time, the waitress comes back.
Oh yeah, could be rat poo.
Hands you out.
Stepped in a bunch of that.
My dear, the reference to rat poo had nothing to do with the meal. It was just unfortunate timing.
Kind of looks a little off by that, but hands out your food. Bids you good eats, and we'll kind of pick your brain. She'll say, what brings you by here today? I haven't seen your faces.
Well, my friend here has just been traveling the outskirts and just arrived is looking for work. I'm always looking to learn a new tale or share one that I know.
And what about you, dwarf? What are you doing in town?
I too am looking for work as well. I've been traveling for quite some time.
So she'll ask, are any of you in the guild?
What guild would that be?
Oh, there's different guilds, but the Adventurers Guild seems to run a lot of the town. Most of the calls, she points to the board near the bar. There's
Is that what that board is?
There's some postings, and she says most of those calls are guild members only. Have a look, but I don't know how well you'll do on your own. Hopefully, I wish you good luck. but a lot of guild influence in this town, let's say. You might have a little bit of a struggle.
Alas, my dear, we as of yet have no guild affiliation. Perhaps it's something that we'll strive for, or we may choose to maintain our independent status.
Yeah, I've been mostly freelancing for the last while. But it could be something. Where is the guild located? Do we have to see them before we can take one of the things off the board, or do we take it off the board and go see them?
She will say,
I'm
no,
asking.
well, now, many of the postings there are for people who are well established in guild. Guild is something the people of the city would strive for at a very young age, apply for, go through various trials until they are approved into a guild. For somebody just walking into town, that might be quite the process. I don't know. You might want to
Earn a reputation first?
earn a reputation for yourselves before that. But yeah, peruse. You never know. Look at the board. Maybe something will catch your eye.
Is there anyone in this bar, my fine lady, that you can see tonight who we should maybe talk to, get to know, that could get us a good word at the guild?
All right. On that, you see something in her eye, kind of show off that she's got a thought, almost like, and escapes her lips. Perhaps, will you be here tonight? Will you come back tonight? Will you be staying around this area?
I think you just decided for us.
Yes.
Yeah, we shall.
Well, the food is good, and the
Atmosphere is lovely.
She
drinks
says-
are excellent, and we have our own bard, so
You see her look over to
We're
the
good.
posting board and then kind of rub her chin. She walks off, comes back a few minutes later. She's pulled something down, something from below all the other papers, kind of sitting in the corner, a little tattered, very old. Hands it over to one of you.
I think she gives it to Kylock. He seems to be the one running the show.
am I now? Okay.
You see a paper, and on
Okay.
this paper, it's very old and tattered. It says, the post itself is asking for anyone who can gather a team of skilled individuals interested in exploring a newly found dungeon by asking for a man named Jackson at the bar. It states that no guild license is needed, and the call is open to any group willing to explore this newly found place.
How old is this posting?
It looks about 20 years old.
Will we still be able? I'm asking the lady. Would we still be able to find this gentleman?
That's where she goes, I wonder. She's like, I doubt it. This was something back in the day. I didn't even think about it. It's always been on the board. It's been posted over 100 times. But let me see. She kind of walks off. See if she can gather some information. Leaving you there by yourselves for now.
Try the soup.
Well,
All
I've
right.
been eating it all along in between the talking.
You eat the soup. It's very, very good. Just as she promised, it's very well made. Spiced up and very hearty. Fills you up. And supper time kind of rolls around. You get the impression that she is going to look into that, but it's going to take some time. So,
I order a round of drinks for the guys here at the table
all right.
for their
gonna-
hospitality.
Perfect. Going to offer you or cost you another 3 silver.
Okay.
And she'll come back as she's serving the other people and drop off drinks. Dwarf, are you still having the big ones?
Aye.
Oh, okay. It'll cost you 4.
Yes, because I'll have my honey ale again.
As supper rolls around, you guys, you're full from eating, but the crowd is grown right now. We got a lot of people here for the supper rush. So you're finding yourselves, even though you're sitting at this table, you're surrounded by people standing room only, kind of standing, eating, drinking, talking, kind of thing.
This is why it's best to get to the bar before the dinner rush.
It's always a good plan. Yes. Has the entertainment come in yet?
Entertainment has not shown up.
Yeah. I cannot stand to disappoint our patron as such. So, if you gentlemen will excuse me once again.
Absolutely. We'll watch your out. We'll watch your drink.
My good lords, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone else who's joining us at the Stone and Raven tonight. At the behest of our fine patron behind the bar, I've been requested to share with you one of the many ballads of the Paladin Queen of Ashura. I will roll a performance check.
Nice.
That's better. That would be a 17.
Ooh, okay. You enthrall the room. 17 people are very interested. They know the local person you're going on about, and they will offer much applause and cheering at your thing. You do get some coin, of course, yes.
While he's doing that, I want to just use my perception and see where our elven friend is at. To see
Go
who
for
she's
it.
talking
Go
to.
for it.
So that's a what do I roll?
Perception. So you're going to roll a d20, and you're going to
D20,
add
okay.
your
+2.
plus
to
2.
perception.
Yeah.
I rolled a 9, so that's 11.
All right. So as an 11, as Clairvol is giving the performance and being cheered, you kind of lean back and look over to the far side of the tavern. You notice the woman, the dark hair, the light skin, and she's bent over talking to a rather large, jovial man. He is dressed in kind of bright colors, merchant-like, like series of different cloth wrapped around him. A little, almost handlebaric mustache, drinking a glass of fine wine. She bends down and is talking in his ear. You can't hear over all the people, but you notice her look back towards your table, and he kind of leans over, checking out the three of you as well, as this is going on. Meanwhile, Clairval walks away with 35 silver from an amazing performance, as everyone is very happy. The barkeep herself, very clappy and kind of jumping up and down, very excited to have some entertainment in there and see the people, roused up in the name of the Paladin Queen. It's very good.
I point out to Ragnar that what the lady's doing over there. I said, what do you make of that over there? She might be figuring something out for us.
Possibly. I go over there and I ask the gentleman if he is Jackson or whoever the person.
Yep,
that
Jackson was the name.
Yeah.
All right, so the dwarf, you stand up, you march right over there, and you sit down or stand up, whatever you want to do, and you go.
Probably overrated.
I slam my whatever it is, the
Tankard.
tankard. That's it. Yeah, on the table and drunkenly ask.
And he goes, yes, I am Jackson. And who are you?
I am Ragnar, and I wish to speak to you about the posting on the board.
Ah, he says the posting. Yeah, sit, Ragnar.
We can't hear the
look like
conversation, can we?
no, they're too far away. He goes, you look like the brains. You're the leader, clearly.
All right, is Clairville back at the table?
What do you do?
I'm
Ragnar?
guessing at 35 silver pieces, I'm going to be up there for a little bit. So this is on you,
Okay.
guys.
Yep.
All right. All right. I guess I will.
I
go
wave.
and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna wave over Cal?
Yeah. I
Or Kylak?
nudge him over with my.
We're gonna lose our table.
Oh.
We'll have his table. Take his table.
He sees you waving to the elf, and he goes, ah, friends. Yes, invite friends.
Okay, I'll wave back. Why don't you guys come over to this table?
Yeah. So we'll come back. I bring him back to our table.
Oh, he goes, oh, standing. You want me to stand? I'm so comfortable. He should come here. Show grace to the host.
Ah, for the love of... Okay, I stand up, pick up my stuff, I grab Clairvel's drink, and I walk over. And actually, does he have a spare chair over there?
Yeah, there's a spare chair.
Okay, I come and sit at the chair.
Roll perception as you come over, Cal.
Okay. That's 20.
Mm-hmm. Plus your 2.
Shit. Plus my 2. Yeah, so I got 8.
Okay. You don't see anything, but you feel the woman walk past you. The woman who is waiting the tables, kind of walk past you, touch you on the back as you go by.
Okay. So I noticed her touch me on the back?
Yeah, just like in passing, just like, oh, good luck, hits you on the back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Kurt.
All right. So I just look back and I nod. Continue on my way.
Okay.
Sit down with my back, facing the door. I'm gonna face the door.
Okay.
Whatever seat faces the door.
You see that he has the command of this table. He's sitting in there on the far wall with his back against the far wall, looking out towards the stage in the front door.
All right, to his immediate left, I
Okay,
guess.
all right. Go to his left. He goes, look at you. Longbow.
Yes, it is a nice longbow.
And who might you be?
My name, good sir, is Kylok.
Kylok. Yes.
And who might you be?
I am Jackson.
Ah, the man on the paper.
I am indeed.
That posting's pretty old.
No.
Is
it?
Is it still available?
Of course, of course. You must be interested. Not a guild
Possibly.
member, I see.
Not yet.
Good place to start. If you're not in with a guild, this could make you more famous. Yes, more famous.
What is he?
He's a human. He's
He's
from
human,
somewhere in the northeast. You would determine his heritage type thing. He's more from over the mountains, more the desert lands.
Okay, so what plus do I get on history? Because I have history as a skill.
History is in front of me. Intelligence.
I have a 12 intelligence.
You get +2 if you're proficient.
+2? Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm going to roll history just to know about his people.
12 is a 1, right?
12 is a 1?
Well, you get a +2 for proficiency, a 1 for your stats, so you have a 3. So roll. Yeah.
Okay, so I got, rolled a 3, I got a 6.
You have no clue. You just know he's traveled far,
All right.
and he looks like a merchant.
So what do you do, my fine fella?
What do I do? I see, I see. A little of this, little of that. I travel. I sell all kinds of commodities and goods. I bring people to quests. The usual, the good stuff.
You mentioned something of a newly found dungeon in your letter.
Newly found, yes. As if only the
found.
other day, maybe 20 years ago. But it was
I was gonna
all
say,
the hype back then.
20 years ago, has it been cleaned out?
No, he kind of pauses and gets serious. You see a seriousness and a darkness cross his face. No one ever did. Oh, but don't worry, that they just gave up. You'll do fine, he says. It's for you. The other ones, they got bored. They left. There was much arguing and they quit. But
How far away is this dungeon of yours?
That's the beauty. It's outside the walls to the north. Not too far, but don't worry. Everything will be taken care of. I'll arrange horses, a wagon. They'll take you there. All you do is explore. It's up to you. What you find is yours. You find riches, find information. Whatever you seek. Bring it to a guild. Apply for membership. It'd get you right in, I'm sure.
All right, what's your angle on it?
All right, you roll perception, and he's going to roll Oh, insight. I'm sorry. Yes, insight. Roll your insight, which is wisdom.
Okay, so I rolled a 19.
I got a 19.
My insight's I guess my wisdom's 11.
I'm hiring you. You know he's not telling the truth. So normally if you got an insight roll low, you get a gut feeling. You can tell flat out he wants you to go there, but he's not giving you the full story of why. It is a legit thing. Seems like it was a big quest 20 years ago. Why people gave up, I guess we really don't know yet. But he's really goading you on to take this quest.
Okay, so if it was 20 years ago, can I roll a history check again?
You can. I'm going to give you a -5 for not being from the city
From the area, okay.
and the time that's gone on.
-5 or disadvantage, DM?
It's a good question. Let's do... In this case, I'm going to do the -5.
Okay, so I rolled an 11.
Okay.
I have a +2 for my skill of history, and then I got a 1 for the 12. Is that how that works? So it's 14 minus, so I got a 9.
So you got a 9. It's really hard for you to pull history on this quest. A 20-year-old quest to investigate a dungeon up north that was newly found. It's so vague. You might have heard something in passing over the years of a rush to seek out this newly found dungeon, but you can't pull specifics as to what happened or why.
Okay. Any pieces of information that might spurn a question?
Such as?
I don't know.
Oh,
maybe,
Kitty. Kitty's here, Armored Kitty.
Maybe. Oh, I'm good, Kitty. How are you? I don't know. Maybe just anything that would cause us any kind of caution. You know how people will say a cautionary tale.
I mean, he's being vague, but he could be vague for 100 reasons. It doesn't mean too much. He's
so
saying
nothing that I've heard about that area that would cause me any concern at the moment.
Not that you know. It may be something to ask around about or learn about. Tell Drake.
Can you see the chat?
What's that?
Can you see the chat on Twitch?
Oh, nope. I'm on Twitch. I don't see the chat.
Okay. Well, Kayla's giving you all her love to you and the wife.
Okay.
Watching this play.
Appreciate the lurk.
So you have an idea that you might have to get more information, which is good. You want to learn more about it. This gentleman doesn't look like he's going to give up secrets.
Ask around because he's not asking. He's not giving anything.
No, he's telling you about the quest. He's very interested in who you are, and if you're excited. I missed what was that? Oh, did you see what we got there, Cal? I missed it. Oh, no, maybe a host. Probably a host.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't come from. It didn't come through for me, so I don't have sound on.
Oh, I don't have alerts on my thing. I don't have because I got a new interface.
Oh yeah.
Oh crap. Oh, just a host. Cool. Awesome. Oh, perfect. Okay. So anyway.
Yeah, I was watching one today that they turned off all their alerts. They said we're just gonna play the game.
Yeah, I guess we should.
Yeah, whatever we do, we're just getting started, right? So.
All right.
Okay. So I'm kind of interested in what you got going. I like stuff for whatever I find is mine. That's kind of nice. And if we could save a few people along the way, I'm always for that. I don't know if I've got anybody else to go with me, but I can.
He'll say, "Well, Ragnar, your leader.
Check it out for you.
Your leader, Ragnar. Yes, maybe he'll decide." Ragnar, are you in?
I am in, but as I
buy you a drink, and now you're the king of thieves.
Ragnar,
you're in. That's great. Yes, he'll say.
I lean in and give him the stink eye, and I ask him with a very stern and strong tone, bang my tankard on the table, and ask him, what kind of danger is ahead of us, and
Oh, not me, the
to
stink guy. Him, the stink guy. Okay.
yeah, the Jackson.
All right, he will say, it is dangerous outside the walls. Yeah, it's very dangerous. You know that. The life of the adventurer is not easy, but you, look how strong you are. Strong, yes. Look at that
Yeah, but
weapon.
smell isn't everything. So
He says, I will set everything up. When you are ready, you let me know, and I will have a wagon at sundown waiting outside the northern gate for you. Anytime you are ready to undertake this quest. But be prepared. Be prepared. Yes, you should. You will need many supplies, for it is very deep, I've heard. Very deep below the mansion. Many levels.
Mansion.
Many days. You may have to set up camp. Many adventurers set up camp before.
What do you mean a mansion?
It's a mansion, a house on the hill, if you will. A mansion overlooking the ocean on cliffs far to the northwest of the city. Once a grand place fell into ruin. Something found below by a group of gnome explorers from the Gnomish Guild. Once they found it and the door was opened, everyone wanted to know what was inside. You will be the ones who will truly uncover the secrets, I believe.
No pressure.
Any boats that we have to go on?
No boats, no
'Cause I
boats,
dislike
only
boats.
land. Just land. A travel northward along the trail, through the forest, to the mansion cliffside. No water, I'm sure no water. Yes, no water.
How do you feel about horses, my friend? Ragnar.
I don't mind them too much. I've had my fair share of horses before. Big war horse beforehand, but not anymore.
Ah, so when will you leave?
So this wagon that you're going to prepare for us, will it be stocked by you, or do we have to go and pick out our own supplies for this?
No,
'Cause-
fully stocked by the Gnomish Guild themselves. They will bring you there. Act as guides, they will.
So we're cleaning up for gnomes.
No. The gnomes will only guide you. They will bring you there. They will bring you below. Have the supplies. They will load your wagon. They will take good care of you. But once you are there, they will not interfere.
Sounds like Ragnar's spoken for us.
Ragnar is smart. Yes, the smartest one I've met so far.
We'll have to see, Ragnar, if our bard friend there is making a good killing tonight on these tips. If he'll actually want to come with us or not.
Oh, he will come.
Might be able to list his help. Still playing?
I'll wrap up and come by. Look around. Reception check. Oh, there they are. Head over to them. Was it something I said, gentlemen? Did you not care for the song? Didn't want to be associated with me any longer?
Here's your beer. This fine fellow here is Jackson
Jackson.
from the paper earlier.
He says, the bard, yes. Rousing performance it was. The Paladin Queen. Oh, very impressive. Many tales to tell. New ones to learn.
Always.
Ah.
And you, good sir, you strike me as a man that has a tale to tell.
Ah, humble merchant, yes. Just passing through.
Passing through.
Passing through, yes. Just in town for a little while. Have to hit the road soon. Big things to do.
Oh.
So
Yet
should we fill him in on the stuff, or is he gonna tell?
Yet you posted a notice.
Posted? No. Not posted by me. Posted long ago. Long ago by the Gnomish Guild. I am just a humble servant.
So you have work for us.
Not myself. No, no. The adventure life has worked for you. I just merely passed on the information that I knew for the Gnomish Guild. See, they don't... yeah, gnomes not too well looked upon by society in this area. Very creepy fellows, but I will speak for them. I can speak better. Yeah, speak much better. I will get good people to do the quest they seek to have someone do.
See, Clairval, this our friend here, Ragnar, has already kind of spoken for our group, per se, that we might take on this adventure.
Bye, gentlemen. Meal and sing a couple tunes, and we're a group now.
That's what I said about the round of drinks. I'm always looking for a good adventure, so I mean, and I'm like I said, I'm tired of cleaning up rat.
Well, I'm always interested in learning a new story to tell. Jackson, what is it that we're doing here? Please forgive me, I wasn't here to hear the initial pitch.
It's exploration. Exploration of a new area. Something uncovered. Uncovered, yes. In the depths
20 years
below the
ago.
mansion. It's never been fully explored. The secrets have never been unlocked. What if it's you? What if you unlock them? You can unlock them, yes. I see it in your face. I know you can.
I'm afraid I'm but a humble storyteller, not a story maker. However, these brave warriors that are joining us at this table may be the ones that do it. Apart from the exploring, I'm assuming that Gnomish Guild and the creepy gnomes, as you refer to, are looking for us to report back on what we find?
Report back, yes. It would be interesting to all for what you find below. Many would pay handsomely, yes. Pay handsomely for what you find. Trinkets, artifacts, knowledge, lost secrets, yes.
Do I even need to roll an insight to
There's no poison, I swear.
Yeah. All right, so on my insight check, wisdoms, that would be 16 on my insight check.
He got a 15. He is acting as kind of like the ambassador or whatever for this quest. He doesn't know it fully himself. He knows what he's been told and what he's made to do. You can tell he's like a puppet. Someone's put him up to this. So he's trying to get people for this quest. This quest is a 20-year-old quest. It really shouldn't exist. So there's a reason they want someone to do this. But it is a quest, and it's an ungilded quest, and it's something.
Work is work.
True.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, Jackson, is there anyone that we should speak with besides these gnomes that'll bring us out with regards to what we need for equipment and anything else to prepare ourselves?
He gets kind of serious, and darkness crosses his face. Speak, no. No, the gnomes will not speak. Oh, no, they will only guide. Only guide. You must talk to me, or talk maybe, if anyone is around who has participated in this initial adventure when it was new, when the rush was on. If anyone is still around from that, have not left town, not moved on. But I am the one to bring you the quest, to tell you what you need. You will be descending into the earth. Anything you would need for an adventure. There will be climbing and jumping. There will be exploring. You will need light. I'm sure there's poison. There's all kinds of things down there that will not be very nice. The only one thing I guess I could say is that once you're in there, there's no easy way back to town. You may wish to set up a campsite or a base if you meet with misfortune.
Oh, my fine fellow. I've never known a gnome not to be very chatty. These fellas won't answer any questions for us.
Gnomes, you're right. Gnomes are very disturbing, very chatty, very creepy. But these gnomes, well, let's just say it's best to let them go about their business. Don't interact too much with them.
Right then. I have one other question. Does anyone live at the manor?
No, long abandoned, long
Long
abandoned.
abandoned,
It was home to a very famous family at one time, a very noble family that owned a lot of land up there.
The family name?
The family name is Ravencrest.
Do you know any songs there, Clairval?
Knowledge history on the name Ravencrest. Ooh, no, not with that roll. That would only be a 7.
Ooh. All you know is an aristocratic name. Somebody, he owned a lot of land up there, very reclusive. Not quite sure. Just doesn't come up.
Yep.
So nothing he'd know from his noble beginnings?
Nope, not with that roll.
Nope.
All right.
Seems like they're just drawn a blank.
He says,
All
"Would
right.
you?"
So what time do we meet these gnomes, and where do we meet them?
He says, "Whenever you wish, I will arrange for travel. It will be after sundown at the northern gate. Whatever day you wish. It could be as soon as today, but that would be rushing it. It could be tomorrow.
How about tomorrow?
Tomorrow's
Tomorrow sounds good.
wonderful. I will inform them and have them meet you there. Get what you need and be ready. Prepare
Is
for
it
adventure."
something we should ask for?
No, do not interact with the gnomes. They will simply guide you. They know what to do. Let them do it.
So
You'll
we're just
be-
looking for a wagon outside the main gate?
Oh, you'll know it when you see it.
With a pile of gnomes on it? A gnoming wagon.
I assure you.
Is the waitress around?
Roll perception.
11.
11. With an 11, you're looking for her, and you can see her behind one of the wooden pillars in the room. Seems to be standing next to it, trying not to be looking at you, but she's looking at you. Taking an order from a customer, but catching her eyes up every once in a while to catch yours. Kind of a blank
Okay, I
look
just
on her
wanna-
face.
I just want to wave her over. at
Yeah,
some
okay.
point.
If you gesture, she'll come.
Okay.
She'll make her way over.
Okay. Let me know when she's here.
She'll get right over. She'll be over there.
Oh, okay. So I just wanted to ask her if there's rooms in the inn. If this is a full inn.
Oh, she'll say, "Oh, I'm sorry. This is just a tavern. Inns are separate. You'll have to find an inn nearby. I do recommend,
recommendations?
the Autumn's Mill.
Autumn's Mill.
It's nearby.
All right, and I guess that's it from her
Okay.
for now.
Yeah, again, she kind of reaches down, puts her hand on your shoulder, little press, and walks off.
All right, gentlemen, will you talk to our friend here for a minute? I'm gonna get some fresh air.
All right.
Head toward the door.
All right, you make your way through the people, out to the front door, and you're going onto the patio, onto the street, or out back.
I'm just gonna go out and see the horse for a minute.
Okay, you make your way out to the horse. Horse still there.
Just okay, and then let them talk for a minute. I'm just gonna spend a couple minutes out here, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna go back in, and I'm gonna try to find the waitress.
Jackson, you strike me as a man of the world.
Ah, yes.
Let me ask you a question. I know you're a humble merchant and not one that would be engaged in such activity. If you were the one that were to be exploring below the mansion, what is the one piece of advice that you wish someone would tell you before venturing within?
Ah, he looks at you. Wise. Very wise. Trust no one. Raises his glass, takes a sip.
glass, join him in toast. To Prudence.
To Prudence.
I just spent enough time outside. I'm gonna come back in and find that waitress.
Okay, make your way in. She's at a table.
All right. Is she? Are they far away from the
Yeah,
table we were at?
she'll be at the other end of the tavern.
Okay. I just want to. I'll go up to her and ask her if there was any concern. She struck me as having concern.
Okay, all right. Let's see. What do we
I don't know
got
exactly
here?
what to ask. Maybe was there anything else I could do for you? You seemed concerned. Concerned. Sorry.
She says, what's the word? She'll say, adventure is good. Just watch yourself.
That's it.
You just want to get yourself killed, is what she's telling.
All right. I thank her for her caring, and I give her 2 silvers.
Or you give her 2 silvers? Okay. As you give her the silver coins, she grips your hand, kind of gives it a little squeeze, locks eyes with you, and just kind of, take care of yourself, and walks off.
All right. Should I roll an insight on that?
Sure. Or investigation, or what's another one
what do
here?
I have?
Yeah, look at
I
your...
don't have I don't have investigation.
Okay.
But,
Do insight.
okay. Come on, something better than the 6 this time. Oh, for frick's sake.
What'd you get? 1?
I got a 6.
A 6? You're like, huh, she's nice.
Okay, well, she's nice. All right, I go back and join them at the table.
All right.
What's going on, boys?
Our friend just shared his seasoned information, and that we should trust no one. That is the one piece of advice he wished he would have if he were the one going into this.
Sounds reasonable.
He'll kind of
Meet 2 strangers, start a quest.
finish up.
No one.
He'll finish up his drink, and he'll say, "All right then, tomorrow night at the Northern Gate, we'll see you there."
Will we see you?
Oh, not me. No, not me. Yes, I have things to do, but they will take care of you.
Royal we.
The royal we. The gnomes will take care of you. I'm off for the night. Have a good sleep, gentlemen. Gets up. Big, large fella. Gets out of the chair. Slowly walks away.
I raise my glass to him as he leaves.
Roll perception, Cal.
17 plus 2, 19.
19.
Isn't he?
What's that?
What's that?
He makes
He's
his
3 jumps in a trench coat.
he makes his way to the front door, and as he goes, he passes the waitress. With a 19, you can notice an interaction. Reaches in his pocket, pulls out a couple coins you can determine are platinum, flips them over to her. You can see her kind of take them, pocket them, look down to the floor, kind of almost shameful, and then walks
don't
out the
look
door.
Sad with your little silver tip.
Yes, my 2 silvers look so great now, don't they?
As he walks off into the night.
Well, gentlemen,
Our friend Ragnar is somewhat brash. I inform him I inform both of them what I just saw, and ask them both what the course of action should be. Should we send the dwarf over to talk to her?
I think that at this point, she's going to be less than accommodating for any information she may have for us. I think our best course of action would be to get some rooms for the evening, and then perhaps do some more investigating in town tomorrow about anyone else who might have partaken in this quest. We can ask around in town. We can speak with, maybe check out some of the bars by the Adventurers Guild and see if anyone knows anything about this manor that has been supposedly left unplucked for 20 years.
Sounds like a good idea.
All right. Are you
What's
looking?
your say there, Ragnar?
Oh.
Did
Ragnar.
we lose?
Is he there? Joel.
Ragnar passed out.
He's still on the call.
Joel's still there?
You might have to step away for a second.
Could have. I can't see him.
Yeah, I know. He's got his head down at the bar.
Yeah. All right, we'll say, yeah, he's
Well, I guess
drinking.
We'll say he concurred with us. So,
All right.
Yes.
Well, why don't the two of you attempt to acquire us lodging at the Autumn's Mill Inn?
Okay.
I'll continue to perform here for a little bit and see if I can ingratiate myself with the owner a bit further, and maybe we can get some additional information out of her as well.
Sounds like a plan. Not to pry, how much did you make on your little set there?
Thank you, thank you.
A gentleman never counts his gold in front of his patrons.
I suppose that's good. Seemed like you're doing all right though with those songs. They were
Dice.
well received by the
Thank you,
locals. Hi, Dice. All right, I will let you know. I'll come back and let you know what where our lodge, how much our lodging costs, and where it's at. So,
Right.
I'll be back. At that, I stand up. I gather my things, head for the door, nod at the waitress, and tell everyone have a great night.
All right. You go out into the streets. Ragnar is going to follow you.
Okay. And I'll lead my horse. I won't ride it. I'll just lead my horse
Okay.
toward the Autumn's Mill.
All right. Going on the instructions, you're going to do that. Let me just get this back up here. Clarvel, what are you doing?
I'm going to head back onto the stage as well. Say that at the request of your fine patron, I've been requested to give you some additional entertainment. Next, I will relay upon you the tragic tale of the betrayal of the ruthless villain Dragnar.
Yeah.
And that would be 13.
A well-known tale. You give a villainous account of Mr. Dragnar to this room. Now, a 13, not too amazing, but people, they pay attention. They turn their head. They're interested in what you're saying and the hideous actions of this terrible turncoat player. You end up with a good 10 silver for your accurate descriptions of his shenanigans. All right, Cal, you make your way down the road, leading the horse with Ragnar in tow. Ragnar, are you there? I'm just checking in.
I sent him a message. I don't know if he's still in the chat, so I don't know if his mic's not working.
All right, anyway, you make your way down with the horse towards the Autumn's Mill till you come to this local inn. Nice little place. It's after supper. It's getting later. Sun is starting to go down. They get the lights on, some candles and that. Just a simple little place. 2 stories. Windows out front. Wooden door. Little hitching post and water for the horses. Make your way inside. And you see a half-orc innkeeper.
Hello there.
He says. Welcome,
You
welcome.
run this establishment?
I do, yes. Are you looking for rooms?
Seek lodging for myself and two companions.
Okay, yes. Lots of rooms available. Lots.
Just for the night. We won't be staying longer than tonight. So it's just a layover tonight.
Anything special or just standard lodgings?
What's available?
We have standard rooms. We have a party room, which would accommodate a larger group. All beds in one room, if you're looking for that.
Individual separate beds?
Yes, unless you're like to snuggle.
No, I'm looking for severed beds.
All right, yes, we have one. It'll cost a little bit more. I'm gonna charge you 5 silver per person,
15 silver. That's one and a half
but I'll
gold.
take good care of you. I'll get you a breakfast,
Oh, includes breakfast, eh?
and I'll have a watch over the night. No one will disturb you.
Oh, I'm sure they won't get past you.
Take care of that fine horse out there. Brush what's left of his hair.
I appreciate that. Yeah, we'll take one of your hardy rooms.
All right, good.
Preferably facing the street.
Can do. They take your money, give you a key.
Okay.
And that's it.
So I'll have to collect from everyone later.
So, between my sets, I'm going to go down and see if I can have a conversation with the bartender.
Okay. The blonde elven woman?
Yep, a
Okay.
high elf.
Yep.
My dear, I'm hoping it was to your liking.
Very excited. Yes. Oh, it's wonderful. It's so good to have entertainment in here.
And may I have the pleasure of your name?
Sophia.
Sophia. It has been my absolute pleasure to perform here for this evening, and I hope you will afford me the opportunity to do so again in the future.
Oh, please, yes. Please come back.
And I have to tell you, Sophia, I was extremely impressed with our server this evening. What was her name?
Oh, Blakely.
Blakely. She was fantastic.
Oh,
Please.
great. That's great news.
Pass my compliments on.
Oh, we shall.
I think I shall take my leave for the evening, please. For you and for Blakely. Leave 2 gold coins down.
Oh, she's very impressed. Come back soon.
I will. I may even be back tomorrow. If only to see your smile.
Oh, wonderful. Seems very excited, very happy.
And I will make my way out to the Autumn's Mill Inn.
All right. Make your way over. You got to go inside. Half-orc innkeeper will greet you and tell that your party is upstairs in the main room, the big room.
Thank you.
Make your way up if you wish and see those 2 gentlemen in there.
Yep. Take a look at the accommodations. Am I impressed?
Yeah, you're
It's good.
impressed. It's pretty nice. It's got a harvest theme, so it is got a lot of leaves, branches, decor, things that are naturey about it. Things you would find well-made crafts and whatnot. The blankets are all hand-stitched, fine wooden frames on the beds and the dressers and whatnot. Even some area rugs laid out. A couple chairs in the room. It's nice.
Nice. Sherlock, you've done well, my friend.
Thank you. Just sitting here cleaning my bow. How'd the set go?
They seem to be fans.
Excellent. So I just booked a room for the night. It was a gold and 5 silvers.
Allow me. Did you already pay?
Oh, I already paid. He's all good.
Next room is on.
He's gonna give us breakfast in the morning. So
Excellent.
Ragnar passed out in one of the chairs.
Yeah. He's logged out of the Discord chat.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw. I wonder if he lost.
I sent him a Facebook message, but he hasn't.
Could have lost
messaged
the internet too.
Yep.
Could be.
I think our best course of action will be to try and gather some more information tomorrow morning. We can ask, as I suggested, speak around the Adventurers Guild, see if we can get any information on it. The fact that it's not a guild mission should mean that they're not too hesitant to speak to us about it. If we can find anyone that remembers anything from 20 years ago, we can also speak to Sophie and Blakely. That was the bartender and the hostess at
Oh, you got names. Very nice.
Raven, and perhaps when it's less busy, they might be more comfortable having a conversation with us.
Excellent.
All right, are you going to bed down for the night, or do you have anything you want to do?
Before we go to bed for the night, I'm gonna just look out, check the window, see what the building looks like outside the window, just to see.
All right, you look out. It's a large window. It's got some curtains and whatnot. You can look outside. You can see that there are lampposts and candles. The street is well lit. It's a main road, big main cobblestone road. Not too many people out after dark, and you do see patrols going by every once in a while. Large patrols of guards walking by here and there. Not too often.
And the window opens.
The window will open. Yep.
How close together are the rooftops?
Very close in this area.
Very close together. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So there's patrols. I'm feeling, and it's well lit. I'm feeling rather confident. Not really used to the big city yet. I'll just say that to Clairvaux. From a smaller community, so just checking things out. I'll close the window back up, latch it, and get ready for bed.
All right.
I just perform the normal maintenance that I need to on my various musical instruments, keep them in good working order.
All right. Do your thing and you bed down for the evening. Evening goes well. You're not interrupted by any noise or anything. You sleep very well. Very comfortable beds. Very good layout in here. Maybe just some dwarven snoring from the drink as he's passed out for the night. Wake up in the morning and you get the smell of food being cooked downstairs.
Excellent. Good. No assassins in the night.
No assassins in the night. Make your way down to the main room, and innkeeper is there. He's got some food set out for you at the main table. So there's a big fireplace just inside the front door in the common room, and a big layout, almost picnic table style. He's got food all set up there for you. A bunch of different types of food. He's got some vegetable and big meat platters and whatnot. And he says, all for you. Comes with the stay. Come back anytime. Takes the key back from you. You're just paid for the night.
Smells delicious, my friend. And your name?
My name is Tarvog.
Tarvog?
Tarvog.
Tarvog. The room was fantastic, and breakfast smells terrific.
Pass it on, he says.
I shall.
Compliments to the chef.
May I ask, how many years have you been set up here in Ashura?
Oh, long time. Generations. Got the place from my father.
What do you know of the Ravencrest family?
Ravencrest. Ooh, natural 20.
Of course.
It goes back a long time, I guess. Long before the fiends overran the land, but he was a noble up in the north, owned a lot of land, very reclusive, known for, he wasn't well liked. He was known for, I think, experiments of some type. All I remember is he was roused from his place by an angry mob, and it was destroyed as they tried to get. I don't think they ever did get him, but they were angry over something he had done to his people. Experimented upon them somehow.
And what did they ever do with his manor just outside of town? I can't imagine that he set himself back up in there.
No, I wouldn't think so. I think he would be long gone, dead to generations, from what I presume. Fallen into ruin, the place did. There was a big to-do years ago. I think, someone had uncovered something below the manor, and groups of adventurers from all over were racing to be the first to explore the place, trying to uncover some secrets below. From what I remember, no one did too well. A lot of stories of groups not returning, others just giving up, things like that. I don't know. It must have bested a lot of them.
The guild wasn't involved?
No, it was a guildless quest. It was strange. The excitement of this newly uncovered place was proclaimed to the city by the Gnomish Guild. And with the excitement, the guilds didn't have time to set up regulations and whatnot. Everyone just rushed. Just groups of anyone that could be thrown together rushed to the place to be the first to explore it, to claim rights to the treasures below. But with time, no one did that, and it just fell into ruin. The guilds have no more interest in it. No one's seeking that to go there. Not on their radar, I guess.
And the interest just dried up, eh?
It seems that way.
What do you know of the trader Jackson?
Never heard of him.
Okay.
Not surprising a town of this size not hearing of one simple merchant.
Yeah.
Do you know what the Gnome Guild involves itself with these days?
Well, gnomes, they're different type. No one pays too much attention to the gnomes anymore, but gnomes were once known as great tinkers and builders. A lot they do is in the north, over the mountains, but in town you don't see them too often. I can't say
clockwork monstrosities into a
Clockwork.
day.
Back in the day, but not anything recent. No, haven't seen them in a long time. Not sure whatever happened to them.
Well, Tarbog, we appreciate the room and we appreciate the meal. We'll let you get back to your business. We thank you for your time and the information.
Have a
I do
good
have
day.
one more question. Actually, two questions, Tarvok.
No, I dismissed him. Stop.
You can go do what you need to do. I'm just gonna ask him. I just pulled him aside and ask him a couple quick questions. What's the weather like this morning, and any news in town of anything that we should know about?
Good questions.
What's the word
Good
of
questions.
the day, my friend?
The weather is crappy. It is late fall, cloak weather, light rains, muds, that kind of thing. Not too
traveling.
Yeah, cool weather. Big to-dos in town. Well, Harvest Festival's coming up. That's always interesting and fun. Brings a lot of people to the city.
Harvest Festival. Where does that take place?
Usually in the center of the city, at the markets, the Great Bazaar.
And has that been going on for a long time?
Oh, generations. Recently, it hasn't started just yet.
Oh, it hasn't started yet. Okay.
You'll notice an influx of people. A lot of people from different lands will show up here bringing their wares and participating in contests, that kind of thing.
I'll keep that in mind if we make our way back this way.
It'll be very entertaining, yes.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good day. Just
I assume we
yeah.
packed up our equipment.
Pack up your equipment. You head out for the day, early morning.
What's the plan there?
Well,
Claire?
I don't know what you need for equipment. I'm pretty well equipped for traveling as I've been on the road for a bit. I'll head over by the Adventurers Guild, check out a couple of the local bars near there, and see if I can gather any information about any other groups that had gone in to check out this mansion and why it fell flat. Adventurers, they love to talk, and since this wasn't guild involved, I'm guessing they've got some what they view as hilarious stories about some of the failures that occurred on this.
Sounds like a plan. Maybe I'll take a stroll down to the market district.
All right.
Perhaps get a little bit of equipment. I know we're being supplied with quite a bit of stuff by the gnomes, but I'd like to take a look at some of my equipment personally,
All right.
and maybe I'll ask if anybody in the down there has heard anything about adventurers that took this quest years ago.
Okay.
I'll take Ragnar with me.
All right.
I might get a little bit more credibility asking about adventurers by having the dwarf with me.
Got a big armored dwarf, yeah. All right. So you're going to make your way to the Adventurers Guild?
Yes.
All right. So you're going to go to more of the western side of the city, the upper class part of the city, where you're going to find such things as banks, money lenders, political things, all that. And you'll find a whole bunch of different guild houses. There will be a series of different guild houses. Very easy to find, but it's going to take a while to get across the city. The city is very large. So you're going to go across the city. It's bustling. There's people all out, all doing different things, all different types of people, races, things going on. And you're going to make your way there to see the Adventurers Guild. Big, impressive guild house.
Yep. I am looking for the closest bar to this guild house.
Closest bar to the Adventurers Guild house is probably the Red Dragon.
Okay.
Red Dragon is a very upscale bar, or tavern, in other words. It has uniformed workers, highly tailored outfits, very expensive prices, very to-do people inside. You won't find your local folk hero type guys in here, but you're going to find highly skilled adventurers, nobles, lesser nobles, and very well-off merchants.
Okay. Sounds good.
Mr. Cal, you are going to the middle of town, or the middle of the city?
Yeah, the market.
I'm going to go to the Great Bazaar.
area.
Great Bazaar is a sight to behold. It is a gigantic quarter full of colorful tents, makeshift shops, and such. It would be like a giant marketplace. You're going to go there. There's streamers. There's things all over. There's people in the streets. People will approach you. Buy my wares. Buy my wares. That kind of thing all over.
Before I cross into the markets sector, is there a stable nearby?
There's stables all over.
Okay, so I'll go to the nearest stable to the market area.
Okay.
I want to stable my horse.
How long?
Until we get back. But how much? I inquire how much it is.
Basically, they're going to give you a couple choices. You could have just a basic stable horse. They'll feed it, pet it down, that kind of thing. But if you want it like well fed, well taken care of, it'll cost you more money. They're going to give you a price per day. It can range from copper to silver.
Okay, how much for the standard for the month?
Just for standard, they'll say 3 copper will feed him and make sure he's taken care of.
For the month?
For the month.
I don't know.
90 copper.
90 copper, which is how much?
Throwing me off. Math.
Was that 9 silver?
9 silver.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'll pay for the month.
Okay, all right. They'll take care of the horse. If you're back sooner, they'll give you money back.
Okay, so that's 9 silver. So, all right, perfect.
All right, drop the horse off. Make your way to the giant bazaar. Sight to behold. You've never seen such a thing.
I give it a carrot, and I grab what I need off the horse, and I carry on.
Okay.
All right. To the market area. I'm looking for a felcher or a bow shop.
You're going to find many. So in here, you're going to find not specifically a bow shop like you would find in other quarters of the city, but you're going to find people who are very skilled at crafting bows, making arrows, all kinds of things. There are going to be different levels of people here and there. Do a what do we got here? What can we use?
We have perception or
investigation.
Investigation would be a good one.
Investigation.
Let's see. Let's roll investigation and see what you. You don't have bonuses, but roll good.
A 9, and then the intelligence bonus 10.
All right. A 10 total. Okay, I got you. So you got a 10. So you're seeing people of various levels here and there, but you're not quite sure at first glance who's the most skilled. You see a couple guys have some nice bows on the wall and a couple things, but that could be just their most prize thing, and they're still not the best kind of guy. But you don't see anybody here who's complete garbage in it by any means. Seem to know what they're doing. Lots of elves.
All right, so let me talk to one of the elves.
All right, you make your way over to one of the elves who's working at one of the shops there, and he'll ask you what you're looking for.
Well, I'm heading out on a small adventure. I was looking to get a few more arrows before I leave. I've only got 20 total now. I might get a second quiver just to have.
Okay, no
case I
problem
need
there. Easily done. He can sell you a quiver of arrows. We'll get the price out of the book in a minute. It's not too much. A quiver
One
of
gold
20.
piece.
One?
1 gold
sorry?
piece for 20 arrows.
Yeah. So he could
You
sell
want
you. Yeah.
If you want a quiver to hold them in, it's an additional gold piece.
Well, give me a quiver's worth of arrows.
All right. Yeah. So 1 gold piece, he'll give you the thing of arrows, so you can
Oh,
pack up.
something just came back on.
I'm back.
Hey, he's back! Yay, Ragnar!
I don't know what happened there, but sorry about that.
That's okay, man. So we're on the second day. You went and slept at the tavern. You passed out drunk. And now,
Snorted, farted all night long.
now we're exploring the city. Cal's gone to buy some arrows and get some information, and Carval has taken you and gone north to the Adventurers Guild House.
Okay.
All right. So we're just finishing up with Cal here. He's talking to the guy.
Okay, so I maybe do persuasion and
Oh,
ask
sure.
about where's my 20? Ask about if any of the people in the bow shop have heard of the what did you say, Ravencroft? Is it
Ravencrest.
Ravencrest.
Ravencrest Manor?
Okay.
Rolled a 4. I got a +2 on persuasion. I got a 6.
You're asking. They're more interested in making sales. They're out here to make as much money as they can throughout the day. They have traveled to come here to the great city to sell off their wares. So they're not
local.
Yeah, they're not local. They're not too knowledgeable.
All right.
But you're able to get arrows from them.
All right. Well, I got my arrows. I will wander through the bazaar and see if there's anything that kind of
Okay.
interests me. So.
You see all kinds of stuff. You're going to see everything from like rare exotic pets, all types of horses, just anything you could almost imagine being sold off here.
Do I see any gnomes?
Oh, roll perception.
Let's see. Ooh, 16.
Oddly.
Plus 2, so 18.
Yeah, very, very good perception. And as you're going, you kind of realize that. You're like, yeah, I really don't. You know that the gnomes have a bad reputation here. They're not seen too well. They're not liked very much. They're very odd fellows. But you don't see any. There's nobody
None
here
at
and
all,
there. Like, not that you saw a halfling and you thought he might be, but then, as you pay more attention, you're like, no, that's a halfling. It's not a gnome. And, no bright colored hair, no goofing around. But, no, doesn't seem to be.
All right. Well, I'll wander around a bit. You can go back to
All right.
back to the other two.
Are you going in the Red Dragon?
Yes, we are.
All right. So, Ragnar, you are going with Clairval into a very upper-class tavern where high-end merchants, some local nobles, and famous adventurers are known to be.
Okay.
Make our way in. Find yourselves a table.
All right. You're greeted at the door by the staff. They are in well-tailored uniforms, black and red. And they will say right away, do you have reservations?
We do not, but I think someone had left a note for me. And a gold piece over. Like something
All right. The person at the door will put it in their pocket. And they'll say, right this way. Open kind of a little velvet rope, lead you in, and say up or down.
Where's the action?
They'll say, what type of action are you looking for? Are you looking for trading? Are you looking to get on
I'm looking at trading tails.
Tails. Okay. Bring you downstairs.
Okay.
Lead you downstairs. You see a area full of adventurers who are worth their merit. You see guys with glowing weaponry. You see guys in armor made of very exotic creatures. People with a glow about them. Charismatic hue here and there.
Find a table to sit and just take in the sights for a minute.
All right. You two sit down, take in the sights. It's quite a sight to behold. These people are impressive and seem to be going over very strategic adventures, planning things out, doing this and that.
Just I'm going to roll a perception check for the room. Get a feel for the room. I'm looking. What I want to get is general demeanor of a couple of the various groups. Like, does one group look to be, they're hunched over their tables, they're staring at maps, they're intense, they're not friendly, looking for maybe a group that's sitting back, more relaxed, having a casual conversation with each other. That's the type of read of the room I'm looking to get right now.
Okay.
So do you want an insight or a perception on that?
Do perception.
Okay. There we go. Okay, so perception, that would be a 20.
All right. So with a 20, you are going to see various groups. You're going to see almost exactly what you described. There are people very intent on planning out a quest. They're not so intent that they're unfriendly. They seem very friendly, but they're very involved. Yeah, they're working. Other groups are doing exactly that. There's a female elf dressed in all white, seems to have little glows about her, leaning back, resting on the bar, laughing as some big fighter in very, very shiny armor, big blonde coif of hair is belating her with stories. Everyone's laughing, having a good time.
Okay. Grab Ragnar, head over. Excuse me, my good lords and ladies. Could we buy you breakfast and perhaps a round of drinks?
Round of drinks? Wonderful! They all kind of cheer. Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to cost you quite a bit of money, unless you just say that and wish to not pay later.
Yeah, that'd probably get me killed.
By far better weapons than you have.
Person behind the bar goes to work at getting drinks out to a couple of the people nearby that you were going to buy the drinks for. They seem very interested. They're paying right attention to you. You offer to buy drinks. You carry yourself very well. You may not fit in with them visually. They still kind of look at you, and you're not quite their standard. But
allow me to introduce myself. My name is Clerval of House Golden. I'm a bard of rather humble repute. I'm just traveling through town and trying to gather stories. I'm trying to learn what I can so that I can share what I hear. And I looked at the Red Dragon and I saw this group and I thought this was a group that would have some stories.
Oh, many stories, many stories. One of the guys pipes up. What do you want to know? What do you want to hear of my tales of excellence?
What is the tale that you are proudest of?
Tale I'm proudest of? Oh, I don't know. Maybe slaying the Lenorms in the north. Yeah, that was a good one. Or besting the frost giants in the land of Leland. That was another good one. I've had so many, it's hard to tell.
What does the rest of his group think about this boasting?
Yeah, they're kind of on the same. They're smiling. They're like, okay, yeah, we're on your level. We've done similar things.
Yep. So, you hear a couple of their stories?
Their stories are good. They're outlandish. They're pretty self-centered. They're always the hero of their own tale type thing. And these guys, you can tell they pulled it off. They're not lying. They're not faking. They're embellishing, but they're not wrong in their deeds.
Are any of you local? Are you passing through? Have you been here long?
You get a mix. A lot of people passing through, being high-ranking adventurers and whatnot. Some of them are local. They grew up in the guild situation and whatnot, and still earning their stripes.
What's your take on the guild?
The guild, they raise their glasses. The guild is great. Gives us all the best. We make our money. We earn our names. We get all the respect.
And well-deserved, I can tell.
Only the best.
What's with some of these? I've heard some adventurers boasting of some of these guildless quests.
No such thing. It's no guildless quest. You mean rat killing. Leave that to the folk heroes.
I heard a tale with regards to a manor. It was Raven's Crest, I believe.
You can see they all kind of pause. Some guys are looking at each other. One guy from nearby, he's kind of behind the group you're talking to, stands up. He's had a couple drinks. He comes over. What about that manor?
That's what I was looking to find out. Are you familiar with? I've heard some stories, and they're not making a lot of sense to me, to be honest.
Sense. There's no sense in that place. And you don't need to hear any stories from that place. No one should go there. Terrible place.
Well, I've heard of the horrors performed there by the Ravencrest family, but that was decades ago.
Decades ago, yeah. That place is still evil. I wouldn't go anywhere near there.
Haunted?
Haunted? I wish. For worse. I was there long ago. The guys kind of look at him. All right, Jessup, you've had a lot to drink. No. I was there. I know. I saw what happened to the others.
What happened?
Oh. Torn apart. Not physically. Well, some physically, but some mentally. More mentally. Screwed me up for a long time. Things you can't unsee down there. I got the hell out of there. Never went back. Never will go back.
So the manor's just been unexplored all this time?
Good. Should be. Leave it alone. It's a place no one should ever go. The damn thing should be boarded off.
Perhaps burned to the ground?
I agree. I would stay clear from there, friend.
Seems like sound advice.
Sound advice. It's the only advice I'll ever give anyone. Anymore. And he goes back to drinking.
Jessup a regular around here?
Talking to some of the guys, they go, oh, he's an old adventurer. He's been around a long time. Glory days behind him. Not the same, I guess.
I guess. Guild member?
Still standing guild member, yes.
Why was he going on guildless quests?
Don't know. That was a long time ago. Who knows what he did then? He was a younger man.
Eh, weren't we all? Except you, my dear.
Ragnar,
Yes.
anything you would like to ask or look at or do?
Don't touch. Break your fucking arms.
Nothing that I can think of right now.
Okay, all right. What are you thinking, Clairval?
Don't think I'm going to get any more information on this right now. I'll see what I can find out about Jessup later on, but right now I'll just continue to hear stories from them.
All right, you get very impressed stories, learn a lot of new information,
Yep.
a lot of tales from all over,
And I got to pay for my drinks.
and pay for your drinks. It's going to cost you.
Yep.
Probably good 5-6 gold.
There you go.
All right.
Make it sick. I'm not cheaping out.
All right. Okay, Kaldane.
All right, I'm
Why do
still
I keep calling you
wandering
that? Krylock.
Kyla. Wandering through the merchants area of the bazaar. Do I see anything interesting going on in the bazaar?
Everything is interesting, to be honest. You see all kinds of things. Like one group has a hippogriff that they
Nice.
are getting saddled. So they're putting a saddle on it. It's kind of rearing, around. All kinds of things like that. Just goings on, firework displays. Trading of very unique weapons. Even a little parade going on.
Oh, yeah. As I'm wandering, I'm just thinking of the merchants from home and the farmers from home. Do I see anybody from my area? So these people have all come from far and wide. Do I see anybody that I would recognize as being from the town that I come from?
Do a perception. It has to be pretty high because there's so many people to pick out a little booth.
Forget it. It was bad.
Most likely someone.
And you're not sure who it is.
Most likely someone from the town or the place that you were well known is here somewhere selling something.
Okay.
Most likely food from a farm. But amongst a sea of people, you can't pick them out.
All right. Well, I'm going to start heading toward the the guild area of the town, or the city, I should say, do I see any merchants that have just come in off the road on my way?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, big wagons pulled by all kinds of horses, draft horses pulling big caravans of wagons, still coming into town. You know, getting ready to set up.
Are any of them kind of standing around, not quite, not moving around, but someone I could go talk to?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna go talk to one of them. What do they look like?
All right, we got a human. Okay. Got a human guy. He's in a very dark cloak. Very rich colors on him, burgundies and whatnot. Very nice, fine trimmed beard and goatee. Well kept. Has a weapon, rapier at his side, silver tipped. You know, nice scabbard. Very impressive boots and leather gloves. You know, nice looking.
Is he dressed like a merchant, or is he someone that would work for the merchants?
It could be somebody that works for the merchants.
Right, so he's probably seen some battles and stuff.
Mhm.
I'll go over and strike up a conversation. So
Okay.
I'll let them say, "Hey, how's it going? Interesting weather today. It's a little bit overcast for a bazaar, but the bazaar is looking really fun today.
He
Saw a
says,
guy on a hippogriff."
impressive, yes. It's a very crazy place here today. Weather, terrible like always around here at this time of year, of course. Travel wasn't much better.
So you've just come in off the roads?
We just come in, yes, yep. Just came from the southeast.
Have you heard anything of the roads to the northwest?
No, haven't been that way, unfortunately. Just came southeast out of town, or towards town. Just setting up right now today. What about yourself? Look like a hunter type.
Yeah, been in town for a few days, kind of just hanging around the outskirts, taking small jobs. Have you heard any stories along the way?
Stories, oh, lots of stories, of course. There's good work in. He takes off his gloves, kind of gives you a playful smack at the chest. There's a lot of work in bodyguarding, if you want it. Safe passage for caravans. That's what I do.
Good to know. Have you ever worked for the Gnome Guild?
Gnomes. Looks taken aback. No, it's silly folk. Not much to say to them. No, unfortunately, more prevalent across the mountains up north, but not too much around here.
All right.
Are you looking for gnomes?
Actually, yes.
I can't be too
You know
much
it.
help to you, friend. No, sorry, I haven't come into any, and I'm kind of glad that way too.
Creepy little fellas.
Ah, they are right. Too creepy for me. Not my kind of folk. I hate to be that way, but yeah, they just give me the chills.
All right. What's your merchant selling? The guy you're working for?
This guy? Oh, big dealer in cloth. Got a lot of rare silks. Things like that will be used well here by the tailors. A lot of money to be made. Pays me handsomely.
What's the company?
The name of the merchant?
Yeah.
We'll call the Eastern Cloud Towers.
Oh well, thank you for your time. I may have to look him up and see if he needs an adventurer to
All right.
guard his stuff.
I'll
Heading
see.
back south.
Yeah, always work for bodyguards. We could use you.
All right. Thanks, my friend. What was your name again?
He's Jake.
Jake. I'm Kylog.
You'll
Have a
make
good
your
day.
acquaintance, and you recognize him. So now, if you ever need to see him, you can probably pick him out.
All right. And I head toward the Adventurers Guild
All right.
to meet up with my companions.
All right. You guys have been in there. You've been getting some stories, getting
Yep.
some stuff throughout the day.
Now, gentlemen, ladies, we don't want to take up any more of your time. I sincerely thank you for the stories. I will do my best to do them justice. And we'll take our leave.
Okay. Guys, make your way out. Easy enough for you two to meet up if you wish. You guys to find each other. You know where he was going. You know how to get to the adventurers area. You guys can all meet up at the road after a little while.
Yeah, so I'll share what we learned about Ravencrest and some of the horror stories that we heard from Jessup there. I think it might be worthwhile to head back to the Stone and Raven and maybe have a conversation with Blakely.
did we want to stop into the Adventurers Guild or no?
Oh, they're not going to let us in. We're not members.
Right.
Very high-ranking place, yeah.
Did we go past the Adventurers Guild on our way past the Red Dragon?
No, the Red Dragon would be before. Well, no, I'm sorry. No, it would be after. Yeah, you did. It was a big, impressive building. It was a very large building. Some statues out front. Very regal looking.
Any beggars hanging out around?
Oh, no, not in that area. In that district of town, none allowed. It's the most high-end, well-kept area.
All right, we'll head back to the other tavern.
All right, so
No
it
one
takes
did.
you a while.
No
You
one-
got to get all the way across the city. Going to get all the way across the city, you know what I mean? It's getting past lunchtime. And where you're heading back to is Stone and Raven?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, make your way inside. It's the next day. It's around lunchtime. And Sophia sees you. Clairval is very excited. Have you come back to play more songs and tell more tales?
Oh, I'm hoping so. I've just learned a few more interesting ones over at the Adventurers Guild. The Red Dragon, that is the spot to hear hear tales of adventure.
Oh, wow. She's very impressed.
Is Blakely working today?
Yeah, of course. She points her out.
Just hoping to have a word with her.
Oh, I'm sure you can. Do you want me to call her over? Or?
We'll just get a table and speak with her when she has a moment.
Oh, okay. Points at a table to you guys. Table at the back.
Yep. So, grab a table.
I'll
Oh,
sit facing the door.
Sit facing the door?
Yep.
My friend, you need to seem less paranoid when you sit down at a table. You constantly, have your face to the door. People are going to start to wonder who's after you.
Well, I'm not doing it paranoid looking. I'm just doing it casually.
Oh, no, you think you're doing it casually.
I just like to be able to see who's coming and going.
Ragnar, where do you like to sit?
Never know what you'll see.
Where do you like to sit? What do you like to do, Ragnar, when you go into these taverns?
I like to sit and drink.
All
Are
right.
you drinking today, Ragnar?
Of course.
Gets his tankard, big tankard,
Yes.
smacks it on the table, aggressively sits in the chair.
I'll get up there and I'll start playing. I'll tell one of the stories that I heard at the Red Dragon today.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
23.
Ooh, 23. You tell a very popular tale about a local, well-known adventurer, very liked adventurer. One of his big tales. People in there, whoever's in there, not a full crowd, but half crowd, lunch crowd. Very, very entertained. Stand up, give you a clap. Yeah, I love that guy. That guy's awesome. You walk away with about 23 silver from your telling of the tale
Nice.
as you impress the entire room.
So I ordered an herbal tea because I'm going to try to stay sharp today. a traveling. It's called a traveling herbal tea.
Traveling herbal tea. She'll charge you 3 copper
3 copper.
and get you a nice traveling herbal tea.
But stay sharp for our travels.
What's Ragnar think of this tea drinking elf?
I doesn't understand it.
I thought you were supposed to smoke leaves.
Disgusted, shakes his head. Looks at beer. Looks at cows.
All right.
At least I'm not a milk drinker from a far off land.
Blakely makes her way over, asks if we can trouble her for a couple moments of her time.
She says, "Yeah, sure. What do you need?"
Hoping you could give us some insights on Jax.
Oh,
I'm going to roll an insight check when I bring up his name.
all right.
His wisdom. So that would be a 12.
I got a 9. She pretends like, who? Like, what? But, she knows.
Yeah, she's clearly lying.
Yeah.
Now, Blakely. Come. We're all friends here. What can you tell us about Jackson? I'll do a persuasion.
Okay. All right. Persuasion. Ooh. I got a
it's
good
like,
roll.
I didn't roll well, but I got a good plus on it. 15.
Okay. All right. All right. You're persuading her. What are you specifically asking?
We saw you having a conversation with him. You were the one that put us in touch with him. Yet he wasn't seeming as forthcoming as we'd like. And we noticed you having a conversation with him afterwards. So, what's your impressions of the man?
She's like, yeah, I don't know. He's okay, I guess. Just a traveling merchant. Sometimes he gives out quests and whatnot. I can help him out, find adventures for him. I get a tip, so what?
Yeah. Have you found many adventures for him?
Here and there. Just things he's looking for people for, that's all.
Do you know who he works for?
Knowledge myself check. No. Do you want an insider? Insider?
Sure.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Uh-oh, dice on the
table.
floor.
14 plus...
There we go.
No plus, just 14.
She's kind of like shaking her head. You get the impression, no, she doesn't know who he works for. She's just probably, paid by him. No clue who he's with or anything like that.
Have you put anyone else in touch with him about the Raven Quest matter?
No.
Lately.
I never have. Just different quests over the years, here and there, but not this one.
Insight check. She being truthful? Insight is plus 5. 19.
She is truthful. She is.
Okay.
You're the first one she's brought to the attention of Jackson for this quest.
Okay.
Is there anyone who frequents this establishment that may be here tonight that has dealt with him in the recent past for some of his quests?
She's like, no. Usually people passing through, newer people not in the Adventurers Guild. Nobody was standing, just would-be adventurers type thing, looking for a job, that can't get one. Yeah, he can usually rustle something up, so.
Do you ever see them again?
I guess I can't tell. I don't remember seeing anyone really, but I mean they're passing through. They're adventurers. They just pick up and go. It's not uncommon.
No one's celebrating and spending their treasure or anything.
Not that I can remember. No.
Interesting.
Well, Blakely, I think we've held enough of your time. Please get back to it. Food is fantastic again. Thank you.
We got food.
She goes off to serve the rest of the room.
So she knows that the people aren't coming back on this guy's quest.
Yeah, but not in a suspicious way to her. She's just like, well, I mean, they're adventures. They come and go. I mean, it's not uncommon.
Willfulness comes to mind. She doesn't actually know, but because she doesn't want to know.
Maybe a little bit.
Okay.
It's interesting to note.
Yep.
That none of them have ever come back that she knows of.
Well, and in fairness, venturing party gets a huge haul.
Yeah.
This is going to be the establishment
No.
that they're coming to afterwards.
No, they're probably going to the Red Dragon.
Yeah. It's not out of place for her.
Hang out with Jessup.
Yeah.
Well, we've got nothing else really going on. It's not going to hurt us to check it out. We're not making any commitments, and we can walk away at any point in time if we choose to.
Oh, the quest? Sure, yeah. I mean, if we get to the door and there's a banshee, I think we should find some rats to kill. There's no one living there anyways. We'll just toss a couple torches in and have a good day.
What do you think, Ragnar?
I agree.
He's in.
What's the time of day?
It is just after lunch.
Just after lunch. Okay, so we have some time before we need to go meet the gnomes.
Yep.
Should we stay here? Should we?
Well, you got your equipment, Ragnar. Is there anything you picked up before we headed on our way?
I believe I have everything that I need with me.
All right. Well, then let's just relax for a little bit, make sure we're loosened up, have a nice warm meal, depending on how long this goes. It might be for having a nice hot meal again, and then make our way out.
All right, sound good? Okay, you eat up, get heartily fed, stand
He
up.
did say anytime, so we could probably go see them anytime.
Well, he said
Oh,
sundown.
Yeah.
Sundown? Okay.
So you're gonna eat your food. You're gonna, taking the
I'll give another performance before we leave.
Go for it.
Another 23.
Oh wow, nice man. Get another 24 silver from the crowd. Very excited. Sophia is very sad to see you go. Wishing you take care of yourself, come back soon, kind of thing. As you guys finish up, make your way out.
Ragnar, before we go, do you need to buy a small keg of ale to take with you?
I don't have the capacity for that. I like to travel light.
Like to travel light?
I'll be leaving pouch with Sophia.
Okay.
The house takes half.
Ah.
And then be on my way.
All right. Guys, make your way down into the streets and start heading for the north gate as the sun is going down.
What's the traffic like towards North Gate?
People coming in to the city doesn't seem to stop. So there's still merchant caravans coming into the city. Wagons, horses, people here and there, but they're spaced out. They're not as much as in the day or in the noon type hour, right? So there are one or two here and there. As you approach, two guards. Well, it's kind of a couple squads of guards at the gate, very, very heavily guarded. Do their traditional asking you where you're going and what you're up to. It's their city, and they have the right to know as you come and go. So they're asking you your business.
We're meeting a wagon just outside the gate, just after sunset. Group of gnomes has some work for us, apparently.
You hear them scoff. Gnomes. Good luck.
One must find work where one can.
All right, just be cautious. Gate closes after dark.
We shall.
What's
Outside, any recommendations on where to stay?
Outside the walls?
Yes, if we're stuck outside the walls because the gates are shut at night because of the fiends, do you have any recommendations nearby on where we could try and seek shelter?
A couple camps. There's way stations and whatnot along the road. State of the road. And you'll find some way stations, little buildings set up with camps usually for adventurers. Strength in numbers. Stay with who you can.
Absolutely. Thank you, gentlemen.
any
Overpaced.
information from the patrols that have come back in about the way to the north? We should be aware of.
Good call. One of the guards will say, increase in activity in the northern forest. Seems to be a lot of wolves out lately. Careful going at night. Heard they've attacked a couple people.
Animals, I love animals.
Not these ones, I don't think. A little dangerous, a little bitey.
Oh, I know. Good,
So
good
the
to
dwarf.
know. Thank you. So's the dwarf.
Ragnar loves it. He's smiling. All right, you make your way out the northern gate. The road is there, so it's a road that's in good repair this close to the city, but it will get in disrepair, upwards and onwards because it's not maintained. But you'll see the odd caravan coming down it every now and again. As the sun's going down, you're going to head out a little bit out the north gate as it starts to get dark. So far, right on the cusp, you don't see anything. Anything special you want to do, or just wait?
Do we see a bunch of gnomes milling about a wagon?
Not just yet. As the sun goes down,
Early.
well, you can wait a little bit. Roll perception.
Do I know any gnomish songs?
Oh God, roll a history check on that one.
All right, history.
So I got an 11 on the perception.
Okay.
I got a 7 on history.
Oh yeah, Nobu's songs are, oh god,
Yep.
they're horrible by themselves anyway. You're trying to forget most of them. The sun goes down. Darkness covers the land. And with an 11, you can hear something up ahead. Sounds like another merchant wagon kind of coming, but it's coming fast. You can hear horses trotting at a quickened pace, creaking and banging of a wagon. And you can see light flickering about, lantern light flicking about.
Someone's coming, guys.
Down the road comes this big, dark
Should we
wagon.
get out of the road?
Up to you. Do you want to get out of the road? Stay in the road.
I'm going to get out of the road.
All right, you get out of the road.
I want to get out of the road, guys.
As this large wagon pulled by 2 dark horses comes racing down towards you. The lanterns on it are jostling about, and there's odd contraptions on this thing. Definitely looks gnomish if you had to say what gnomish looked like. On top of the wagon, 2 gnomes in dark cloaks, cowls pulled over, are driving it, for lack of a better term, and 2 more are on top. Comes kind of at full speed and then stops right near you, kicking up a series of dust and debris. No one speaks.
Does it stop unnaturally?
It kind of stops unnaturally. But it could be gnome technology.
Is there a way to tell the difference?
Are you? I'm not thinking history. I'm thinking.
Can I?
What would you be? Which one were you thinking?
Maybe Arcana?
Yeah, try Arcana. Sure, that'd be a good one. Let's try it.
Oh my. Don't even bother. I rolled a 2.
You're like, damn it, gnomes. I don't know. Is this what they do? 2 of them jump down from the top. Faces covered. They got the cowls on. Just little guys. They kind of walk over and reach out as if saying, give us your bags. We'll get you underway.
And in my backpack.
All right. Take your backpack, and then they'll go with gnomish speed, very quick, very agile, up the wagon and stow them on top in this special little luggage rack, lack of a better term.
I'm going to hold on to my equipment.
Okay. They
for now.
Open the door for you, Cal. Kind of bow.
Okay.
Usher you inside if you wish.
Is it a coach?
Kind of like a coach, yeah.
Hop in.
Yeah, hop in, sure.
Ragnar?
I hop in as well.
All right. 3 of you go inside.
He's got a more climb in.
Yeah. Say, climb.
Well, I'm
Like,
sure
my
it's a
bags would be
gnomish,
fine.
gnomish carriage, but we probably had to duck to get in.
It's comfortable inside. It's got nice red padded seats, dark wood walls.
Red, so it's easier to clean out the blood.
Sure you thought?
Close the door, and you can hear them walking on top. They get up on top, little feet. You can hear the spur of the horses, and then the wagon takes off. Boom, 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 zoom, starts going, racing northward.
Can we see out of the coach?
Kind of. There's little windows, but they're what's that word? When it's really heavy glass and it's kind of hard to see out of, like almost like, yeah,
Lighted glass?
yeah. You can feel the speed at which you're going. You can feel the bumps in the road as you're taking north up this road.
Gnomes apparently don't believe in shock absorbers.
Good thing these seats are padded.
Goes on for quite a while. A couple hours pass as you're taken northward. Grows dark outside. The only thing you can see is the light of the candles banging around outside in little lanterns on the side of the coach. Give me perception checks.
You'll have to roll for Joel.
All right.
Oh yeah, I got him.
I
Ooh.
got a 9.
7.
16.
There we go.
All right, Ragnar. You're in the back of the coach,
Dorsch.
kind of sitting back, looking at your scimitar, whatnot, feet dangling off the bench. And you hear the howl of wolves. Oh.
Okay.
Moments go by, and you can hear the horses start making noise. and the running of wolves very close nearby. You can hear their feet racing down the road near the carriage, followed
Have we
by...
slowed?
Oh no, we're still going, if not faster. You can hear the thwunk of crossbow strings as they're shooting out. Maybe once in a while the harv of a wolf as it gets hit. But they seem to be relentlessly following you.
Don't look at me. I just ate the soup.
Well, those gnomes seem to have it all under control, don't they?
I don't know. Do they?
What does our perceptive dwarf think?
My good sirs, do you have this under control?
No response. You can hear
Yeah.
the bows still go. You can hear the feet moving around.
They don't talk, remember?
I know. I was hoping we might get them to talk.
Suddenly, you hear a growl, followed by a tearing sound, and the sound of one of the gnomes ripped off the top of the caravan.
Hope he wasn't holding my backpack.
That's why I kept my stuff.
Hanging out inside, or what? You can.
Let's
Hanging out the side of this thing. We're barred, man.
I'm gonna take a look outside the door. Just open it a crack and take a look out.
All right, you look outside the door. You hear the whistling of the wind and the racing of the caravan. As you open the door, you see a wolf kind of lunge towards you at the door. You're safe enough inside. He ain't getting in there, but he startles you. Very large. And you kind of look up and look around. You can see one gnome still on top, kind of kneeling down with the crossbow, shooting down at the wolves themselves. But there's a good 3 or 4 out there racing, keeping up so far with the caravan.
We want to have them stop this and just deal with it. We need to be keeping pace.
Are they keeping pace, or are they slightly behind?
Slightly behind.
Slightly behind. So we are a little bit ahead of them. How close is that wolf that lunged at the door?
I mean, he lunged at the door and then he fell back. You know what I mean?
Okay. I'm gonna brace myself in the doorway of the thing and pull my arrows, pull my bow, and start notching arrows.
All right. Do you want to shoot?
Yeah.
Go for it. So roll a d20 and add your attack bonus.
Which is which one?
So on your sheet, halfway down in the middle, you should have your weapon filled in. It'll say longbow, attack bonus plus. It'll be your strength plus your proficiency.
Well, it'll be his dex.
Oh, his dex. I'm sorry. Yeah, bow.
So it'll be dex plus what?
Proficiency.
Shoot.
So it'll be so my dex is 17.
So the modifier
Right,
for dex
3.
is +3.
It's 3.
And
then
your
the
2.
modifier for bows is 2, so it's +5.
Yeah.
Yep.
So roll d20, add 5.
Okay, so I got the first shot. I got 8 plus 5, so
13.
13. Okay, you managed to land a hit. So you shoot an arrow. You are a little, unsteady in the coach as you're going, bouncing around, but you shoot and you're able to hit one. You hit him pretty hard. I think a longbow is 1d8.
Yeah.
Okay, and then your damage would be what, plus dex or strength? I always forget.
For the longbow, I think it's his dex.
Okay, so another 3, I think. So 1d8 plus 3.
So 1d8. So I got a 7 on the 8.
Okay,
Plus
so
3,
10
so,
10 points.
10 points.
10 points. So you're able to hit him pretty hard. You hit him hard. You see blood shoot out of him, and he kind of fall back. Kind of his legs collapse under him, and he's gone. He goes back because of the speed you're going. You got a good shot. You landed a very nice shot on him.
Okay.
With that, 2 more are still kind of racing along. Seem to be gaining, getting a little closer.
Okay. So I have such thing as a multi-attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I notch 2 bows, take them both out, or try to take them both out? Or would it be better at the speed and balance to take a one shot? Can I see them, or are they behind the cart?
You can see them. They're coming
I can see
alongside
them.
the
Okay,
cart.
I'll try to shoot another one.
Okay. Do a standard shot, yeah.
Okay. So that one I got. Wait a minute. I'm doing the D20, right?
D20 plus your 5.
Plus my 5. Okay, so I got 15.
15. So, okay. Clear. You hit him. So roll 1d8 plus 3.
3 plus 3, 6.
6. So you do some damage. You're able to hit one as he's coming up. He's coming up hard. You shoot him. It hits him. It sticks in him, but he's still coming. He's not stopping. You see him come up. Oh, natural 20. And with that, he leaps kind of towards you, but you realize at the end he's not coming to you. He goes up and over you, grabs the gnome by the throat on the top, rips him off, and they both go flying backwards with the speed of the cart into the distance. With that, the other wolf kind of stops, turns around, and goes back as if to finish him off.
Stop the carriage. We've lost some of your companions. I call out.
You call out. Doesn't seem to be slowing down. It seems as if they're we're going. They're just flying forward.
Yep.
You look outside, Callan, you can't see them anymore. There's no wolves. Seem to have got their fill.
Okay, so they're gone.
Seem to be back as you're racing on forward.
They seem to be gone, guys.
They've eaten.
I guess I'm going to close the door and go and sit down again.
All right, you go and sit down after what you witnessed. A couple hours go by. It's starting to get really late. You can feel it. You're tired. The carriage has slowed down. It's not racing. It's going okay. Suddenly, it slows down. It comes to a halt. Complete dead stop.
Get out. Take a
All
look around.
All right. You guys exit. Ragnar, you exit too?
Yes.
All right. Everybody exits. Look around. The two gnomes on the front that were driving are still there. The other two on top are gone. Your stuff's all still there.
There was only 4 of them total.
There was only the 4 there.
Okay.
Two are left. Seem to come down off it and point towards a small building. There's a little building. Just looks like almost like a square with 2 window holes in it. No windows in it. And a missing doorway. And they just off the side of the road. And they point inside.
No, we've been traveling for a few hours, so it's getting close to midnight at this point.
Yeah, midnight. You can see moon's always out, but you see the bright moon above. Everything's lit, kind of a moonlight.
We all can see in the dark, so.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shades of black and white.
Yep. Do we want to?
Well, it's moonlight, right? So we should be able to see pretty decent.
Do we want to sleep in the carriage and try and tackle this in the morning?
Are there any other adventurers stopped at this little building for the night?
Roll perception.
Roll with +2, so 16.
You can see inside the building the flicker of campfire.
Just so I don't surprise anybody, I'm going to light up a torch
Okay.
and walk over to the doorway and peer in.
Okay.
Well, I'll go with them.
Guys, light up a torch. Comes to light. Make your way over and bring it inside. You light up the doorway, and you can see straw on the stone floor. It's just a one-room little area. It's like an old vacant building. Just a little one-floor area. All cleared out inside. Straw all over for sleeping. And a campfire in the middle. There's a guy there. Face is covered. He's got kind of a helmet on. Got his sword pushed into the ground. He's kind of leaning up against it. Wearing like a half plate armor, and he's just looking at the fire.
Greetings, my friend.
Okay.
He'll say, "Oh, I didn't see you there. Come by the fire if you're
Great. He talks
staying
like
the
Dark
night."
Souls guy.
Danger.
They're so happy.
Oh, they're
Dark
so
Souls
happy.
people. Does he look injured at all?
No, not at all.
Do you mind if we join you by the fire? I think you
Please
said
do.
that, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
he'll say, "Please do." There's greater comfort in numbers.
I'm gonna extinguish the torch because we don't need it with the firelight.
Okay.
I'll find a little patch of straw to sit down on and
What is your name, good sir?
I forget. Eric.
Forgets his name.
I am Eric, he says. And yours?
Clearval.
Clairval. Nice to meet you.
And I'm Kyloke.
Kyloke.
I am Rengar.
Rengar. You look quite the strong one.
Um,
So what brings you to Ravencrest Manor this evening?
Ravencrest. No, not quite there yet, he says. That's still a good day's ride away, but myself, not headed that way. I'm headed a different direction. On my own quest, my own adventure. Just staying the night here.
if you're headed into Azura, stay at the Autumn's Mill. The innkeep is quite nice, and you get a breakfast in the morning.
He says, oh, thank you for the information. If I'm in the city, I'll look it up.
Did you see any of the wolves on your journey?
Oh yes, he says. They've grown large up here. Very dangerous. I've had a couple encounters with them so far.
Are you traveling alone?
I am. I'm on my own quest. I have my own mission in life.
Did
Just
we notice a horse
taking-
outside?
No horse.
Traveling on foot then?
For now. My horse had a accident with the wolves.
Sorry to hear that. Good horses is hard to find.
Hopefully I can find more. But I'm just staying the night. Please, stay with me. I can keep watch if you need.
Well, you guys can rest. I'll take the first watch if you want. I'm gonna go see if the gnomes need a hand bringing anything in.
All right, Ragnar, what do you want to do?
I will help bringing stuff in.
Okay. Gonna make your way over to the caravan with Cal to bring in some supplies. Krylock, you're in there with Eric. He's just sitting there stoking the fire, relaxing. Anything special? Oh, what
That's
did
Clairval.
I said? Krylock.
You said Krylog. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I screwed it
one
up.
of us is he talking about there?
Did we meet an NPC? Did we have a fourth player?
I'm going to have a conversation with Eric.
Okay.
Try and find out about him, what he's up to, where he's been, that kind of thing.
Hmm.
I'll roll a persuasion to get him to tell me his story.
Okay.
That would be a 13.
All right, he's on a personal quest. He doesn't tell you too many of the details, just like a redeeming quest for his knighthood kind of thing from a far off land. He mentions the god Candorus, the god of the sun, that he follows, questing in Candorus' name.
Hmm.
You get some information out of him. You swap stories. He has some good tales of coming across the land.
Yep.
Krylock, you go outside with Ragnar.
Kyloke, yeah.
Kylock.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it wrong every time.
All right, so we're checking. I'm just gonna observe the gnomes as we approach the carriage.
How so?
What's their how so? What's their state?
They seem to be. One of them is up in the driver's seat, doing whatever. I don't know, maybe resting. The other one is kind of at your service. He's standing there, hands crossed, in his little dark robe with the cowl pulled down, as if, do you need your stuff down? I'll get it for you, kind of thing.
Yeah, can you bring down the any of the supplies that we've got?
Okay.
Keep the one stowed that we don't need, but bring down whatever we need for the evening and for yourselves.
All right. He brings it down. He goes up, gets the bags, carries them down. Do you want him to carry him in or just down?
Well, whatever he does, is he going to listen to let us bring it in, or does he just start taking it himself?
He'll take it in.
All right, well, let him take it in.
All right.
And the driver's not doing anything?
Nope, just sitting up there.
I'm just going to lean over and say, "Are you coming in for the evening?"
Kind
There's
of
fire.
turns his head towards you, keeping his face covered, kind of thing. Just gives a slight nod, like or a shake of the head, like no.
Ready? They don't talk, so I can't really get anything else out of them, right? Can I see their face in the darkness?
If you're meaning to, give me a perception.
I got a 2.
Oh, no, you're not able
Actually, I
to.
got a 2 plus 2, so 4.
4. You kind of lean in, but he kind of like turns his head away as you lean in.
All right. I'll ask him. Do you think your friends will be all right back there, or did we lose your friends? And I'm gonna stroke the horse while he's while I'm talking to him.
He doesn't respond verbally, of course,
Right.
but he kind of just looks down, shakes his head. No.
All right. I'm gonna take a little bit better look at the horse. Oh, that one I rolled a 20 on.
On the horse?
Yeah.
The horse.
The horse itself, as you're petting it, the fur on the horse is very coarse, very heavy. It's also very slick. You can kind of rub your hand over it. It comes away a little oily, kind of thing. The horse, and he seems off. It doesn't seem like a friendly horse you would see all the time, or a well trained type horse like that. Something a little different about him, something a little odd, but you're not quite sure what. You have a very good insight on him, but you wouldn't put him as a pure natural creature.
So my animal handling wouldn't come in handy at all.
Your animal handling will do fine. I mean, you're able to calm the horse and take good care of it, and
Right.
and
But
whatnot.
it seems like a regular horse.
It'll respond to you, yeah.
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just different.
Just different.
mannerisms. Okay.
Yeah.
No helpies.
No, unfortunately.
Okay. All right. Well, I say, if you need to come in, the fire's there. Join us if you want, and I take leave of him.
Okay.
I'm gonna go, since I'm taking the first watch. I'm gonna go see if there's a way up onto the. What's the roof look like? Is it a two-tier roof, or is it a?
Single roof, so it'd be like just a square building. The inside is empty with hay. There'd be a little like makeshift ladder in the corner that you could go up to the roof. Just an open hatch, and the roof itself will be flat.
All right, I'll go up on the roof and take my position up there.
Okay. Just kind of sitting under the moon in the moonlight.
Yep,
You can
just
see
keeping
the
an eye
horse in the wagon with the
road.
candles out there, yeah.
Yep.
All right, Mr. DM. Given that it's 2 a.m., are
Yeah.
we gonna?
I was thinking
yeah.
that. Yep. Because we would normally end at 1, but I think we're having a little fun, so.
Yep, absolutely. Just I'm a 9 to 5 guy. So.
Yeah, me too. I work tomorrow. So we are calling it here for sure. Joel, thanks for coming out, man.
Yes,
Hope
thank
you
for
liked it.
having
Hope
me.
you had fun.
Oh no, I've enjoying it. Just I'm not used to being up this late. so
Oh,
I'm-
okay. We got you up late.
Try
Yeah,
to
we
keep it a little shorter next time.
we would
No,
end
but
at
yeah,
1.
no. So far it's been great. I've been enjoying it.
Good,
I
man.
Yeah.
I know I gotta get used to talking more.
It's okay.
You get that.
Once you get the feeling of it, right, and you
Yeah.
get some action ideas, and yeah, jump right in, man.
All right. Well, yeah. But no, it's been good. I like it.
Cool.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen.
All right, let's
Right,
do this
thank you.
again next Sunday, and we'll keep in touch.
Sounds good.
All right.
We'll post anything we need to post on the Dungeons and Dragons chat on the Discord channel.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'll send you a copy of my character sheet once I got it set there for you, Dean.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get you a copy too.
Awesome, guys. All right. Have a good night, everybody.
All right.
All right.
We'll see you next
Thanks.
time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for coming out. It's our first game, eh? We got everything to work. I'm glad it did. I hope you enjoyed the game and come back on Sunday. Man, I had fun. It was good. It's good to play D&D again. I'm going to get us out here and play our song, and you guys have a very good night.
Am I awake? Or am I dreaming? Well, I can feel the ringing in my ears and the remnant screaming. Are my eyes open? It's too dark and I can see in my mind, hoping that for one night there, let me be. Unfortunate for me, I'll be granted no peace. I will know nothing but the days I am deceased. Unleash my inner hell and release my full fury. Don't hurry, please stay, enjoy the pain I give sincerely. Do you fear me, or do you think yourself the chosen? In the warmth of the first fire, I was awoken from the depths of despair and desperation. I find my vindication in the blessed hatred I am making, quaking in the knees. I smell my own fear, it fills me with adrenaline. I sense my enemies near. I laugh quiet to myself, I almost feel the swoon. The lust for vengeance fills me under the pale moon. Melancholy, do you feel the approaching doom? You gotta know your fears, but don't let them consume. Innocence lost, but no one is immune. We all will know loss when we're under the pale moon. Melancholy, do you feel the approaching doom? You gotta know your fears, but don't let them consume. Innocence lost, but no one is immune. We all will know loss when we're under the pale